elected by the Palestinian people, Israel withdrew from Gaza thinking they would live in peace. Remember that a long time ago, they withdrew. They said, you take it. This is our contribution to peace. But that didn't work out. That didn't work out. It was the opposite of peace. They pulled away. They let them have it. But I never forgot that because I said, that doesn't sound like a good deal to me. As a real estate person, I mean, they gave up the ocean, right? Ron, they gave up the ocean. They said, who would do this deal? And it still didn't work out. They were very generous, actually. And they gave up the most magnificent piece of land in many ways in the Middle East. And they said, all we want to do now is have peace. And that request was not honored. Instead of building a better life for the Palestinians, Hamas diverted resources to build over 400 miles of tunnels and terror infrastructure, rocket production facilities, and hid their military command posts and launch sites.
Thank you, Daniela. Your thoughts on this, Daniela?
If you went after them, you'd be after them and you wouldn't even realize you ended up knocking out a hospital or a school or a mosque. A terrible thing. Terrible, terrible way to have to fight. No fight is good, but that's a real bad one. So there are many Palestinians who wish to live in peace.
Oh, I hope you feel better, Daniela.
So many of them. And they have support. And I challenge the Palestinians to take responsibility for their destiny, because that's what we're giving them. We're giving them responsibility for their destiny, fully condemn and prohibit terrorism and earn their way to a brighter future. They don't want the life
Thank you,
that
Tal.
they've had a rough life with Hamas. If the Palestinian Authority does not complete the reforms that I laid out, my vision for peace in 2020, they'll have only themselves to blame. We're giving them an amazing footprint, and they have amazing support from the leaders of the Arab world and the Muslim world, and great leaders. These are great leaders. These are unbelievable leaders that have built great countries and very wealthy countries. What the future holds for the Palestinians, no one really knows, but the plan that we
Shalom.
What do you got, Sam?
How's it going?
Great. How about you?
Good. I just want to point out, I live in New York City, and I was, walking around with family yesterday, and I don't know if you know New York City, but there's an area called Union Square, and there are all these white transplants, all campaigning for Mamdani.
Okay.
And as a Jew, it definitely is. It's crazy. They're all like rich white transplants, and it is really, really, really crazy. They all have Palestinian flags and such. It's crazy.
Interesting. Well, the good news is Adams dropped out. Hopefully, what's his name drops out, the Republican, and Cuomo goes one-on-one.
I still think Mamdani's gonna win.
I hope you're wrong.
I hope I'm wrong too.
Your thoughts on the Trump news conference right now with Bibi?
It's good, but at the end of the day, if I don't think there can ever be a Palestinian state at this point. I used to believe in this two-state solution, but at this point, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile.
Right.
Like you give them any type of autonomy or ability to do anything their own, they'll just use it to attack Israel on and again.
Right.
And it's sad because I want the Palestinians to have their own state and their own country. It would just really, I want to see them succeed, and as weird as that sounds, but I feel like at this point they've been radicalized for 3 or 4 generations just to want to unalive Israelis and Jews. Tell me if I'm wrong.
No, I'm with you 100%. I am intrigued to see the reaction from the political heads in the state of Israel and see how they respond to it. Because I'm guessing a lot of them aren't going to be happy. But I think Trump is doing exactly what he set out to do.
Yeah, and then obviously they're going to have to probably, everyone living in Judea and Samaria, you have to know that's not part of Israel proper as much as we would like it to be. And to get to everlasting peace, if that could ever happen, you might have to give that up.
I'm with you. I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know. To get to this point today, I think there's potentially some good things, obviously, but the backlash. I don't know. We'll see. Ari, where are you from?
Yo, David from Jacksonville, Florida. Just wanted to say W for you. I listen to your lives all the time with Daniela.
I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
What
let's
I'm
get
gonna
better.
do is I'll bring you guys back up. I just want to turn this back up
Call me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
and just see where we're at.
times a day, and I said, tell him I'll call him back on
Well, to be
Friday.
fair, it's just Trump rambling.
And I announced it on
I am intrigued to see what BB says.
the biggest people in the world. You've done it. I said, done what? You made the capital of Israel, Jerusalem, and we wanted to talk yet. I wish you'd called me a little sooner. Maybe I could have done something.
He was glazing you. Stop it, Bombi.
Because I knew what they were.
Well, to be fair, he was complimenting Daniela as well. Was he not?
But I thought it was going to lead to the end.
But I appreciate when people come up and say nice things. It's better than the people like the one I had this morning that said animals are eating white people.
Jewish people and a lot of other people too. I recognize Israeli sovereignty over the Golan Heights, and I cut taxpayer funding to the corrupt United Nations Relief and Works Agency. And United Nations was interesting because
Twisting me like a churro. What the fuck? I don't even remember her saying that.
the President of the United States, I'm looking at my teleprompter, and the thing was dead, stone cold, dead. The thing's up here. I have a long, beautiful speech to make. I'm back 30 feet back, and I'm saying, they're introducing me, there's nothing on my teleprompter. So, but I made a speech. I actually got good marks. Think Biden could have done that? I don't think so. I don't think he could have done that. I don't think too many people could have done it. But actually, it was actually more of a.
The second that it was not leaked, but told the media was told or whatever that BB called to apologize.
But I cut
I knew it was a wrap. That it was.
for that very corrupt.
There's going to be a lot of not a lot. There's going to be a few concessions
From the horrible
that BB will make.
Israel by Barack Hussein Obama.
All right, this is where Trump annoys me, where he rambles on. I don't like. Come on, just get your point out. Read the fucking thing, and let BB talk. Schmello.
Hi, my brother. From
What's
Syria,
up,
need help,
brother?
my brother.
Wait, what?
From Syria, need help. Please.
Okay.
We love you, please.
Of course, everyone loves me. Of course. You can come back up in a little bit there, my friend. He's still talking. Yeah, that's where Trump is at his worst, when he rambles on. And the biggest criticism I had of him during the campaign season was at the RNC. He had all the, once again, doesn't really matter. He won, but he had all the momentum. It was a great week, a great convention, and Trump gets up there and rambles on forever. And if you remember the night of the convention, the Trump campaign wanted it out there that Trump is a changed man. And he, whatever. And he went out there and was not a changed man. The beautiful delight.
From Israel, please.
Your thoughts on what is going on?
Oh, have they agreed to it?
Who's they?
The H group.
We're saying H group in here.
I know,
How
why don't I-
classy of you. How TikTok friendly of you, Delight.
I think
No,
it's
but
our thing. Anyway.
they have not agreed to it. But whenever all of this started leaking out, were you pissed off?
Okay, so I'm kind of obviously split in two because first of all, of course, having the hostages back is like a number one, no doubt, no question, no nothing. On the other
Mm-hmm.
hand, um, did you read the 21 points?
They were breaking it down right before they came out, and there's some points in there that obviously BB conceded.
Oh my God. You know, like, how did they do this without calling me?
Well,
Why wasn't I in the room? What's this? What's going on?
would you
The
have shot
points are
this down?
crazy. I don't know if I would have shot it down, but I would have definitely reworded it
What do you
and
mean
made a few.
reworded it?
Look at, like, I mean, the points here, some of them are just fucking ridiculous. Like, listen, we know who we're dealing with. We know who we are dealing with. Um, uh, you know, one of them, which I found ridiculous and quite funny. Number, I have it here in front of me. I'll tell you which number.
I'm gonna guess
Um,
16
Let me see.
because
Well,
that's what
that one
somebody else
too.
was criticizing.
Yeah, that one too. Where is it? Where is it? About the UN and the Red Crescent. Hold on, let me find that fucking number. Blah, 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 blah. De-radicalize. Uh, where is it? Um, what number was it? Hold on.
Okay, while you're looking, I just want to say the thought process, I believe, once again, I
Oh,
have no clue, but the thought process is Trump got everybody lined up today. And before, there were countries that were kind of on the fence, but everybody's on the same team right now, except for Hamas.
you think?
Wait, why are you laughing? So,
Because that was the first thing I also asked you. Did they approve? Because, you
okay,
know.
but Hamas now, the ball is in their court. It's either
Mm,
A, they accept this offer,
hmm
or B, Trump is giving them the green light to end everyone, essentially.
I mean, how many times has Trump given the green light already?
There has no. There has this. It has not reached this level where it's in writing. All the little tiffs between BB and Saudi or whatever's going on, they're all done now. So everybody is aligned. So the vibe that I get is you are pissed off.
I'm not pissed off because obviously my first main concern and want is for the hostages to be, obviously home and released and to be where they should be with their families. Um, so that's not even an argument. But again, there are some clauses here of these 21 points that are just ridiculous and that also needed to be either deleted or reworded. Number 8, for instance, it says aid will be distributed without, and this is again, like, who did these 21 points? We did, like, our side did. If it was, what's his name? Kushner, or if it was Trump, or if it was, what's his name? The
Witkoff.
Witkoff, yeah. So these points obviously came from them and their teams, which I don't understand. Like, again, how did they not call me? Okay, so aid will be distributed without interference from either side by the United Nations and the Red Crescent, along with other international organizations not associated with either Israel or Hamas. Okay, so what happened when the United Nations was actually, in charge, let's call it, of the distribution of the humanitarian aid? Well, obviously, we know for a fact that they were working with the H group. Not only were they working with the H group, but we also have proof, video, pictures, and accounts that warfare and schmugs and pew pews and ammunition and etc. was smuggled in, okay, in this humanitarian aid in bags of flour, sugar, rice, and
Hold on,
other
baby.
things.
Hold on.
Yeah, yeah,
BB's
babe.
talking.
Yeah, babe.
First, I want to thank you for graciously hosting me once again in the White House. And second, I want to thank you for your friendship and for your leadership. From Jerusalem to Tehran, from the Golan Heights to Gaza, you've proven time and again what I've said many times. You are the greatest friend that Israel has ever had in the White House. And Mr. President, you and I both know it's not even close. While you focus at home on making America great again,
Dave, do you want me to open my camera and show it?
You can, and then I could turn this down, and then you could show it. Whatever you want.
Okay, hold on.
you've proven time and
Let
again
me turn the
what I've
volume
said
up.
many times. I believe that today
Why is my volume so low?
that Israel has ever had in the White House.
How do you think BB looks?
Tired.
He looks defeated. I'm not gonna lie.
Tired. He's tired. Listen, he's had the fucking world on his shoulders for the
I
past.
I agree 100%.
Alright, you turn your volume and I'll just show the picture.
No. Go turn yours up.
I don't
You're
know
fine.
why
I
it's
turned
not.
it.
You
I
can't
turned
even hear it.
mine down.
I believe that today
I don't know why my
we're
volume's so
taking
low.
a critical step
Can you hear
towards
that?
both ending the war in Gaza
I could hear it. Yes, you're fine.
and setting the stage for dramatically advancing peace in the Middle East. And I think beyond the Middle East. Very important Muslim
I
countries.
can hear it.
I support your plan to end the war in Gaza, which achieves our war aims. It will bring back to Israel
Oh,
all our
nice.
hostages,
I'm gonna get my AirPod.
dismantle
Yeah,
Hamas'
my
military capability,
my iPad.
and its political rule,
It sounds good. You're
and
fine.
ensure that
Yeah?
Gaza never again poses a threat.
How do you hear it?
We would not have achieved this turning point without the courage and sacrifice of our incredibly brave soldiers. They fight like lions to defend the people of Israel, and they serve on the front line in the war between civilization and barbarism. Mr. President, when our two countries stand shoulder to shoulder, we achieve the impossible. Just a few months ago, in Operation Rising Lion and Operation Midnight Hammer, we struck a decisive blow against Iran's nuclear and ballistic missile program. Your bold decision to send those B-2s made the region safer and the world safer. Now, under your leadership, we're taking the next step to win the war and expand the peace. Your plan is consistent with the 5 principles my government set for the end of the war and the day after Hamas. Everybody asks, what is your plan for the day after Hamas? Here's our plan. Passed it in the cabinet. All our hostages, both those who are alive and those who died, all of them will return home immediately.
Amen.
Hamas will be disarmed. Gaza will be demilitarized. Israel will retain security responsibility, including a security perimeter for the foreseeable future. And lastly, Gaza will have a peaceful civilian administration that is run neither by Hamas nor by the Palestinian Authority. If Hamas agrees to your plan, Mr. President, the first step will be a modest withdrawal, followed by the release of all our hostages within 72 hours. The next step will be the establishment of an international body charged with fully disarming Hamas and demilitarizing Gaza. I appreciate your willingness to lead the body, Mr. President. I really appreciate it because you have a lot of things to do. This is important. And it reflects the confidence that this will give everyone, that things will be followed up on all the commitments made. The fact that you are taking this on, I think helps a lot to make sure that
Can you hear?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Now, if this international body succeeds, we will have permanently ended the war. Israel will conduct further withdrawals linked to the extent of disarmament and demilitarization, but will remain in the security perimeter for the foreseeable future. I think we should understand that we're giving everybody a chance to have this done peacefully, something that will achieve all our war objectives without any further bloodshed. But if Hamas rejects your plan, Mr. President, or if they supposedly accept it and then basically do everything to counter it, then Israel will finish the job by itself. This can be done the easy way, or it can be done the hard way. But it will be done. We prefer the easy way, but it has to be done. All these goals must be achieved because we didn't fight this horrible fight, sacrifice the finest of our young men to have Hamas stay in Gaza, threaten us again and again and again with these horrific massacres. Mr. President, I was encouraged by your clear statement at the UN against the recognition of the Palestinian state. That would be an outcome that, after October 7th, would reward terror, undermine security, and endanger Israel's very existence. As for the Palestinian Authority, I appreciate your firm position that the PA can have no role whatsoever in Gaza without undergoing a radical and genuine transformation. In your 2020 peace plan that you mentioned just now, you made clear what that transformation requires. It's not lip service. It's not checking a box.
Now we can't hear, love.
You can't? Okay. Hold on a
We
second.
heard up until whatever the hell you just did.
I wanted to get up and get my iPad, but okay.
Stopping incitement in the media.
Where the fuck is my iPad?
I don't know.
I don't know where it is. I'll find it. Okay, sorry.
And many, many other reforms. It won't come as a surprise to you that the vast majority of Israelis have no faith that the PA Leopard will change its spots. But rather than wait for this miraculous transformation, your plan provides a practical and realistic path forward for Gaza in the coming years, in which Gaza will be administered neither by Hamas nor the Palestinian Authority, but by those committed to a genuine peace with Israel. I think this can be not only a new beginning for Gaza, I think it can be a new beginning for the entire region. Under your leadership, we can re-energize, I've got to contribute my own, we can re-energize the Abraham Accords. That's what it's called in the original Hebrew. Abraham. Abraham is fine. Abraham, however you want to call it. Under your leadership, Mr. President, we can re-energize the Abraham Accords that we forged 5 years ago. We can expand them to many more Arab and Muslim nations that choose moderation over extremism. I think there's an opportunity here. It's not going to be easy. It's tough going, but I think if we succeed, you're absolutely right. We're going to open possibilities that nobody even dreamed of. But I think we dreamed. As you've told me, Mr. President, and you've told the world many, many times, you said, remember October 7th. Remember October 7th. And we do. We will never forget the horrors of October 7th. And we will do whatever is necessary to make sure they don't happen again. Since October 7th, Israel's enemies have learned a hard truth. Those who attack us pay a heavy price. But those who partner with us advance progress and security for their peoples. President Trump just said it. It's also those who will bless you will be blessed. Those who will curse you will be cursed. That's actually what is happening. We want the blessings. I think we've done a lot in the past 2 years to end the curse. Not finished, but we've done a lot. And we've done a lot together to end the curse. I want to thank your entire team for their efforts to get to this point. I especially want to thank Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner for their indefatigable work to bring Israel and Arab states in the region closer together. I am deeply grateful to both of them for their work. We had a phone call today just to make it clear. I said to the Prime Minister of Qatar, Israel was targeting terrorists, wasn't targeting Qatar. Of course, we regretted the loss of the Qatari citizen, wasn't our target. And I very much appreciate President Trump's proposal to have a trilateral body, the United States, Israel, Qatar, to work out respective grievances. There are quite a few. But if we could try to mitigate them or put it on a different footing, I think that would be good for everyone. Above all the people, fine team, many helpers who've done this, I want to thank you, Mr. President. History has already shown that under your leadership, Israel and America can change the face of the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
And today I'm hopeful that your plan to end the war in Gaza will do so again and do so soon. It will free our hostages, end Hamas's tyranny in Gaza, and enable a more secure and prosperous future for the peoples of our region. Thank you, Mr. President. May God bless America. May God bless Israel. May God bless the indispensable alliance between our countries. And may I add in Hebrew, Mal Chatima Tova,
Mm-hmm.
may we all be inscribed in the
Book of life.
Thank
Amen. Yep.
Thank you very much, baby. So,
Okay, so your thoughts, Delight.
Wait, I just want to hear what he says.
Sure, no problem.
Questions. I'm meeting with, as you know, a couple of Democrats in a little while about the country, about keeping our country open. They're going to have to do some things because their ideas are not very good ones. They're very bad for our country. So we'll see how that works out. But this is something that was really historic today. This was something that was
They're
amazing.
talking as if they agree to it, but
depending on you,
they've pushed them in such a corner, especially now with this press, you know, speech that it's like as if they can't and won't say no.
That's a very, very tough proposition.
This is chess. This is poker. This is, you know, this is what they're playing. And these two guys together doing it is like a whole other level.
Wow, they didn't take any questions. Interesting.
No, they take questions in that room where they're like sitting on these couches. No?
Trump just said to him, "You're not paying attention." Trump said, "Do you want to take a question from a friendly Israeli reporter?" And Bibi said something, and then I heard him say something about celebrate. Okay, so good. Will you mute it and then give me your thoughts?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Again, they're talking as if this has been signed, sealed, and like delivered, maybe delivered, but there's no signing and there's no signatures yet. So,
okay, hypothetically, it's accepted. Are you happy?
Happy for my hostages to be back? Absolutely. No question. No doubt. No, there's no like arguing that. Points in the 21 points, I have problems with. That's it. Am I gonna? It's like, you know what, Dave? We've been through this like ceasefire deal, Oslo, Abraham, like all these things that have been in our history in the past few decades. We know it's just a matter of time before something again happens. I know in your minds you're like, no, but there's a deal. They signed. They said they're changing the government. No more H group and the UN and it's to us. This is all bullshit. We know that it's going to be. If it's not going to be the H group, it's yeah. Why do I keep saying that? I can say Hamas. If it's
You're
not
in my
Hamas,
life, baby.
no. If it's not going to be Hamas, it's going to be another faction. if it's, and believe me, there are still other factions in there. You have Fatah, you have the Muslim Brotherhood, you have Al Qaeda. Like, there's, I mean, there's countless, unfortunately. So again, it's just unfortunately the history, the past. We know how they are. We know we can't trust them. Um, like, what do you think by signing this tomorrow, God forbid, or next week, or during this month, there won't be tea attacks? Of course there will be. This is part of our, like, you know, it's part of our,
Wait, you're
again.
breaking. Oh god.
So again, to get my hostages back, absolutely. No question, no argument, no nothing. But there are things in these 21 points that just don't sit right.
Yeah. Okay. And I respect what you're saying, especially knowing that you're living in Israel and have somebody very close to you serving in the IAF. But the one thing I will say that if I am Trump or Bibi or Witkoff or whomever, I will put down whatever the fuck you want me to put down on a piece of paper and say whatever the fuck you want me to say in a news conference to get the remaining hostages back.
Agreed. 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 Agreed.
Okay. And then after the 48 is it 48 remaining? Trump said 42. He quoted the number 42. I thought it was 48.
I think it's 42. Let me,
Okay,
here, I
then
went
Trump
to
was.
go get my,
I mean, Trump should. Okay, fair enough. 42, 48, anywhere in between. Get them back, and then who gives a fuck after? If BB once again at some point, the terrorists over there will do what they normally do, and that's be terrorist, and then you could completely fuck them up with no regrets, no worries about taking out hostages underground. So
that's not true, though. That's not true,
uh,
Dave.
okay, tell me more.
Because, obviously we're under such a microscope here with, sanctions and uh, uh, Geneva Convention and,
Oh,
so
okay,
many
but
things that,
Trump and Bibi don't worry about that. I'm sorry, they don't care about that. Trump and Bibi don't give a fuck about what Macron says or what the UN says or what the ICJ says. They don't care.
okay, so let's get our hostages, obviously.
And
And the
then
next
fuck
day,
them
let's
up.
go fuck them up. Yeah.
Okay, but
Yeah, I'm down with
if
that.
we flash back to right after Trump won, I remember I had you and I think Bianca up here, and remember we were doing negotiations and stuff like that on what needs to happen as soon as possible. This 21 point plan was ready months ago. And I believe that. I don't know anything for a fact, but I believe that this was essentially ready months ago, and Trump was ready to fire on it. And thank you, Mark. Appreciate you. And I mean, you have to
Thank you,
give,
Mark.
those that are upset. There will be people upset. Trump got sworn in on January 20th, so that is gave them a full 8 months to figure this out, and now it's time to do things the way Trump wants. Is that okay to say?
I agree. Yeah, but at the same time, it's really hard to, me and you can sit here and say, yeah, well, let's get our hostages obviously back and then go fuck them up the next day.
No,
And
you wait for them to fuck up because they will. Yeah, it can't be where it's
at what? Wait a minute, at the expense of what? Our innocent civilians or, our soldiers?
um no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no. I think Trump is saying to Bibi, look, let's just get this out there. Let's make everyone happy. And either A, they accept it, okay, and we a wait for them to fuck up again, and then BB, go do whatever you got to do, or B, they don't accept it, and BB, you go do whatever you're gonna do.
Okay, so two things.
Go ahead.
So two things. Again, I'll say it because it is. Wait for them to fuck up again at the expense of innocent civilians or our IDF or whoever, God forbid it may be unalive. Whether it be in a small terror attack that we've seen happening here, every week, or a big one. God forbid, God forbid, God forbid. But again, so what? So we'll sit around and wait for that? No.
Yeah, but I know Trump's response to that. Trump is saying, "Look, let's just say," and we've had this conversation in here before, and BB's argument very valid that we can't allow them to do another 10-7 100%. And Trump's response, knowing Trump and knowing Rubio, Witkoff might kind of go with BB a little bit there, is you got to watch your borders. And once again, I get it that Trump doesn't understand the Middle East, neither do I, but that's Trump's response.
We didn't watch our borders. Of course, we
You
watch our
you got
borders.
you got to make sure. Well, once again, that would be Trump's response. You can't allow anybody to come through your fucking borders ever again. And
I'm
that's
sorry,
and
like,
Trump's not. But hold
but
on, Trump
yeah,
Trump is saying that to everybody. Trump
yeah. Watch
lashed out at every country.
every fucking country needs to watch their
Right.
borders today. Yeah, but the difference is that of course, there's countries having their borders, broken into with immigrants, and then you have to run around trying to find them in a country the size of, you know, let's say 20 times the size of Israel. And then you
Mhm.
have us not only having to deal with our borders, Dave, we have to also deal with what's happening inside of Israel. Don't forget, we have Judea, Samaria, and we have the H group there too. And
Right.
so, it's a lot more complicated for us, a country so small, not only to deal with our borders and having to worry about seven fronts, but also what's happening inside. Like, again, we are a strong and mighty people, country, IDF, IAF, amazing, no words. But at the
Right.
same time, like, we're also being kind of like pushed into a corner where we know we have to take care of business, and we've seen how over the past 2 years we've had our hands tied. Um, so I don't know. Again, having the hostages back, most important, no question, no doubt, no argument whatsoever. Absolutely not. Are there points here that I don't agree with? Fuck yeah. Should I have been called to this meeting? Fuck yeah. And I don't know. I don't know. But again, these two together, okay, have they are so brilliant in the way they think, because the fact that they even had this press conference now, okay, as if a the Hamas has already agreed, accepted, and we can throw the confetti. No, but at the same time, they did this intentionally to have them no choice but to say okay.
Right.
That's their
That
game.
was the point. The point
Yeah.
was it was Israeli PR. Yeah, well, okay. I think it was just listening said it's Israeli PR. No, I think there's going to be a lot of people in Israel upset about that
What
news
was
conference.
Israeli PR?
Basically, I think what it was, just listening, was a press conference to put out different fires with different people like Macron and Starmer and Carney, and kind of just shut them the fuck up and say, look, we're trying here. Okay,
Like
we're doing everything you want us to do,
Hmm.
and they're not doing it. So now we're
Yeah,
gonna go fuck them up.
yeah, we're gonna fuck them up, and we're gonna put them on such a platform and blast them
Mm-hmm.
that they have no choice but to say okay. That's exactly what you saw here. And these guys, listen, Trump and Bibi, you can't take that you can't take that from them. These two are fucking poker players. These two know the game so good, and they know what they're doing.
And
I know they're
those
gonna.
that will bash BB is a
Mm,
great leader that has, I think you said, the weight of the world on his shoulders, right? And he
absolutely.
has handled it as best as anybody can. And Trump, those that want to bash Donald Trump for, I was reading Twitter and stuff like that and saying Trump did this or Trump forced this. Trump gave BB a very long, a very long time to do whatever he essentially wanted. And I think this was the right move today. That's simple.
For our hostages to be returned, absolutely, absolutely. There's no question or doubt or anything on that matter. Um, I don't know, but listen, again, Trump, since he went into office, and even before he got into office, he did put out there many times, they better be returned, all hell break loose, you know. I don't know. Did you see the CNN interview with the leader of Hamas? One of the
Right.
leaders?
And at some point about an hour ago, the CNN, the same, no, it wasn't the same guy, but Jeremy Diamond, who's been in Tel Aviv for months now, is like, well, we don't know who the leader of Hamas was. What are you talking about? You just sat down with one of these motherfuckers, meaning CNN did.
Dave,
Hold on, Dila. Let me get Gemma in. Gemma, how
Hey,
are you, love?
Gemma.
I was so angry reading this 21-point plan yesterday, and then I realized watching the speech, they already know that Hamas isn't going to accept it.
Correct.
Why do you say? Yeah,
They
yeah,
know
yeah.
because they're not going to. You have all these European
But
countries and Muslim countries wanting to recognize them as a state already. Why would they sign something where they have to give up power, where the PA has to give up power, and where they'd have to give up the hostages? They're just not going to agree to it.
so,
And I think Trump and Bibi know that.
well, that's true, but at the same time, they also put them on blast to show also everyone or the world for that matter that listen, we put out this proposal. It sounds good on paper. It looks good. And it's going to be all your fault. And don't, cry when we go in there. And if you think, it's bad until now, then you haven't seen bad yet. So, they're
I
kind of
don't think
playing
they're going
both
to accept
sides
it.
of the coin. You don't think? No?
No, I don't think Hamas is going to accept it. And I think that they know that. I think
Okay.
Trump and Bibi know.
So, well, it's very simple. There's pros and cons to each scenario, right? The pro is very simple. The hostages are literally back home in the next 4 or 5 days if they accept it, because once they accept it, they have 72 hours to
48.
return the remaining hostages. Okay, so you could say whatever you want, but that is a good thing, no doubt about that. Nobody's going to disagree with that. On the other hand, if they don't accept it, or like BB said, if they accept it and then kind of play games with it, it's very simple. Starmer and Macron and Carney, they can no longer bitch. Okay, you had the most powerful man in the world standing next to BB saying it's over. Hand back over the hostages or you're dead. Okay, so it is what it is. What's this, D-Light?
I
Wait,
want
first
to,
of all, do you agree with those two scenarios?
yeah, I
Okay.
do. I do.
Gemma?
Again, having the hostages back is like a number one, most important, no question at all.
So now
Um,
if you're sitting there and you're whoever the fuck the head of Hamas is these days, it's either you have 4 or 5 days tops to
48
gather
hours.
the remaining hostages and get
They
them
have
back,
they
or
have
you're dead.
48 hours right here. 48 hours.
Okay, I thought it was Trump said 72,
No.
but that's fine.
Number four, no,
I don't.
number four. Within
Okay,
48
should
hours
should
of
have been 24
Israel
hours.
publicly accepting the deal, all living and deceased hostages will be returned.
Okay, well
So
then they just accepted it. So the 48 hours start now.
amazing.
Okay, so once again,
Say that again. They accepted it.
Israel publicly accepted it. Israel
So,
did.
but
The
A Troop
21
did
point
not,
plan.
right? Or we don't know.
Hamas. No. Hamas. No. Stop. Hold on. Relax. The writing. Correct me if I'm wrong, Delight. It says within 48 hours of Israel publicly accepting it. Or am I wrong?
Yeah, it does say that. Listen, I'm
Okay, so
reading,
the 48
literally, I'm
hour.
reading.
Okay.
It says
So they
here,
have
what are the
47
21
hours and
points?
45 minutes.
Number 4, within 48 hours of Israel publicly accepting the deal, all living and deceased hostages will be returned.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now doesn't really matter if it's 48 hours, 72 hours. It all comes down to the very simple answer. Is Hamas gonna hand back over the remaining hostages instantly? Okay, so either way,
Yeah,
I
but we're
believe.
talking about
Go
them
ahead.
like they're humans. These are subhuman, evil
100%. I'm
people.
with you.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? So the answer is no. I don't think that they will.
Okay. So and I get the people that are out there like why would Trump and Bibi hold this news conference when these people are animals, they're terrorists, they're
To
never
appease the
going to
Arab
do.
world that they're doing this
Well,
Abraham deal with.
okay, and I think just not them, but to please everybody
The
else.
libtards in the West.
Right, exactly. Very good. Why am I lost? Jax, what are you lost about, baby?
I'm confused. Like, I'm being honest. Like, I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm genuinely confused because all right, what he said, right, is that they're gonna. All right, is this the same plan or am I not in the? He said that they're going to remove everybody. The plan, right? That they're going to remove everybody. Like, I don't mean to say it like this, but demolish everything. So that means leveling, not in a bad way. I'm saying obviously to
Of
he's a
course.
builder. Just speaking, meaning like you have to level it, figure it out. And of course, this is going to be a course of decades. Like this is it's a plan, meaning a plan. It doesn't say the date that it's going to start and the date that it's going to expire. You know what I'm saying?
Savvy,
Like,
why are you rolling your eyes at Jax? Leave Jax be. All right, Jack. So it's very simple. I don't know why you said you're lost, and to be honest, I'm not clear on what
because
you
everybody's
were.
telling me in the comments that they don't agree with the plan. I think obviously, but I think you agree with me, Dave. Like, I don't. What else is there to do? Is what I'm asking. Like, what else could there possibly?
I think it's very simple. Either A, in the next 3, 4, 5 days, the remaining hostages are back, which is a great thing, or B, nobody else from the UK to France to anybody else can bitch.
Talk shit, yeah.
Right. So it clears the way for BB to say to do whatever the fuck he wants, even more so. Does that make sense, Jax?
That's what I'm saying. But I'm asking because, like, in the comments and what I'm reading with other people, right? They're not happy, and that's why I'm like asking honestly. Like I'm
Either
being
way,
genuine.
Hamas is
No,
fucked.
no,
If I
I'm
didn't
not,
see
Jax,
through
Jax,
it.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at number 9 here. Gaza will be administered.
I don't think you're. Listen, I don't care about the laugh part. I'm saying I'm asking you genuinely. Like, am I wrong or
Oh, just
what
wait
is?
till you get to the full amnesty part, D.
Yeah, I'm laughing.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Wait. I just want to be clear. Once again, I said that if I'm Trump and I'm BB, I will put whatever the fuck you want
Yeah.
on a piece of paper to get the 42, 48 remaining hostages back. Can
Right.
somebody clarify what the number is so I don't sound like an idiot?
I think it
It's
is 48.
48.
Okay.
48.
Trump said
We have
42. I thought it was 48.
48.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Regardless, I don't give a fuck. I will say you could have both my balls to get back the hostages, and then once I have the hostages, I'm not giving you shit. I'm gonna fuck you guys up. That's the
And
point.
then we're going to be demonized even more than we already are.
No. Hold on, Jax, baby. No, you wait for these fucking terrorists to do what they do best, and that's to fucking commit another terrorist attack.
You know
Again,
what it is?
on the backs of my civilians and citizens and IDF and innocent
Once
people
again,
here.
I'm not saying delight. I'm saying the second
And this
that
and this
anybody comes across that border and puts fake bombs on a fucking bus or shoots up a bus. Once again, I'm like that is horrendous. But the second that they fuck up, light them up.
well, why
Okay,
can't we why didn't we put that in number 22?
Said that
I think it's a
anyways.
given. D. I think it's a
Well, it's not.
once
It's
again.
not. It's not because listen, Dave,
D
I
D.
cannot tell you the decades long that we've had T attacks here, and unfortunately, yes, many civilians were unalived, and and we go back to work the next day.
Okay, so
That
now
is
we're
the
back
history
to
here. Look at
okay.
Iran. Even the friggin' Iran war. The next day, we went back to work as if nothing.
They said it in the speech. They would have the full backing to do so. Thank you, Wonderlust. And what once again, either way, uh, this is just giving BB and I don't get it. I saw some tweets from people in BB on BB's side from the state of Israel.
Mhm.
I don't get it. This is giving B light. Hello. This is giving BB an even bigger green light to do whatever he wants.
Um,
No?
Listen, I guess the next 24 hours are going to be very interesting. I don't know how long
Right.
they've given them also to give them an answer, or to come back with with an answer. Um, yeah, I guess we just wait and see. But uh, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like, of course, getting again, I'll
Yeah.
say it a million times, to get the hostages back, no question, no, there's no argument whatsoever. But at the same
Mhm.
time, I know the history, I know where I live, I know the fact that we have people from the borders and even inside that will try and have tried to unalive us in every which way possible of T attacks. And this will not change.
Can I just play a devil's advocate with you? Say, I'm being honest, like what I said back, like over a year ago, if they gave not, hostages back and it continued, meaning like nothing stopped, you understand? Like this is being publicly announced, saying like, okay, give back the hostages. We're going to do this, we're going to do that because they are our hostages, also they're American hostages. So I'm confused on it. I mean, I'm confused. I meant to say like the public opinion will sway towards you if they don't do it. Put it this way: the only
Yeah, we
there's a
said
way that
that.
you can end a war, right? Like everybody's like, oh, this is a G, this is a that. All you have to do is give back the humans that do not belong to you, and that's why a lot of people have. You can't call it a something where you could stop it. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know.
and
I'm just saying.
and
I think it's the best.
unfortunately, I want to bring up another point that you have to understand that yes, we're very focused and emphasizing on Hamas um and that militant group. Guys, there's like another five militant groups in there. Do you
Oh,
understand?
we know.
So if it's
Like
not,
lions,
no,
den.
Jax, but what I'm saying is that there's this huge emphasis on Hamas. If it's in the 21 points, if it's in the wait, let me just finish. If it's in the speech that was given just now, obviously through this whole 2 year span, okay? But I want you to all understand that the factions that are in there is not just Hamas, okay? Again, you have Fatah, you have Muslim Brotherhood, you have 4 or 5 other factions of T organizations, okay? The fact that even if they work with Hamas or they don't work with Hamas, they're in there, okay? So if it's not Hamas today, it's going to be another group tomorrow. I don't know. I mean, I have a picture, I have to show it, but maybe I have to remind you guys that when we had the hostage release, okay, and specifically the Bibas children and Shiri, if you noticed, and many didn't, but we did here, or some people did that know these things, the militants that were holding the coffins, they were wearing 4 different colored headbands. Now, obviously, through the 2 years with Hamas, then you know the Hamas has the green headbands, correct? Yes. There's 3 other colors that they were wearing: a black one, a red one, and a yellow one. And those signify the different militants that are inside of Gaza. So if it's not the H group or it's not Hamas, it's going to be another faction. This is what we know. This is our, this is our history with them. If it's not them, it's going to be another one. You cannot kill this head of snake here. There is always going to be another one popping up. That's just what it is. Unfortunately, sad to say, heartbreaking. But this is Israel. This is our history.
What I'm saying is, okay, I'm just playing as the foolish American, that because that's really what I am at this moment. When it comes down to it, is he also said that we are going to go in there. That's the other question. Like, is that real? Like, are we going to be in there, helping govern, helping decide? Is anybody here? Do you hear me? I know D's on coffee, but Gemma, is that true?
Sorry, say it again. I'm also working and I'm like,
Oh, I'm sorry, love. So I said when Trump said that we're probably, because he wants an intermittent or whatever, some other group to go in there. You know what I mean? Like us governing, like help. See, the thing is, like, they're not giving a timeline. They're not giving a specificity, like, oh, we're going to be there for 5 years. Or we're going to be there for this. You know what I mean? They're saying like, we're going to. But the thing is,
right.
Alone to clean up that place, okay, to rebuild, quote unquote, like they said, and it's also in these 21 points. I don't want to be that contractor, believe me. Whoever is going to get this like deal, I don't know, man. That's the warheads and the ammunition and the asbestos and the tunnels to rebuild that place. I mentioned something and I want to back it up now. Okay.
D-Light, what did I miss? Sorry, I had a phone call. What did you say, love? What were you guys talking about?
Before I was talking about, we're putting such emphasis, obviously, on Hamas, and this whole 21 points is about Hamas, and these past 2 years have been about Hamas. But people don't realize and don't talk enough about the fact that there's other factions in there that are just as bad, if not worse, than Hamas. And to prove my point is something that people noticed, and a lot of people didn't. Is that when they had the hostage release of Shiri and the Beavis babies, that the militants of these different factions were also there, and what differentiates them is their headbands. Now we know green is for Hamas, and the red, yellow, and black are for other factions, Fatah, Muslim Brotherhood, and I know I'm missing the other one. And to prove it, I literally have the picture here to back up what I'm saying. So
that's so heartbreaking. That was like the most heartbreaking.
I'm sorry for the picture, but I had to put it up because it was the only one that I could get that has the 4 guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, and notice they all have different headbands.
Yeah.
And these are the different factions that are in there. So if today we take out Hamas, sign the deal, we have our hostages, thank God, amen, yes. But don't forget, we have other fuckers to deal with. Okay?
The PIJ wears the yellow ones, I believe.
So PIJ.
El Qassam Brigade.
Let me open that again. So yeah, and this is to prove my point, guys.
All right, Dank, where are you from? What brings you up, Dank?
Just want to say, fuck Zionist, fuck Israel, fuck all
This
of
is what
you
you come
guys.
up for, really?
That's
Don't you have
what
anything better
I'm
to
talking about,
say?
Dank. That's so smart. Let's wait in the queue and then
Yeah.
come up and get dropped within 12 seconds. Kudos to you. Shout out to you, bro.
Sense. So, hold on a second. Dave, what I was asking, like, because I watched it, maybe I heard it wrong. Didn't Trump say like there's going to be another? Trump and Bibi, they were going back and forth, and they were talking about how somebody is going to go in there.
The world hates you. Deaf to kikes. The world hates you. Deaf to
Another
kikes. The world
smart
hates
one.
you.
Another
All
genius.
right, go ahead, Jax. Finish your question, love. Don't worry, Jax. Don't get.
I'm not. I'm not.
Jaxie, Jaxie, take a breath,
I am
girl.
breathing. I am breathing. All right, let's go.
Savvy said to take another shot. I don't know why Savvy's picking on you, Jaxie.
Listen, you want to wear me, you want to be me, girl. Just it's okay. Snuggle, and I don't care what you think of me, Savvy. Trust me, I don't.
Okay, good. Make
Anyway, back to what I was
your
saying.
point.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, what I'm saying is they're talking about going there, and he said, like, the person asked him, like, who would you then say is going to live inside of that area, the Gaza, right? He said the people of the world. So am I like the only one that heard all this, or you know what I mean? Like he's saying, remove them, and anybody could live there after it's rebuilt. And this is like
He said that basically they can all stay and Hamas gets amnesty in the strip or wherever they want. Was actually one of the bullet points, which was psychotic.
Okay. The biggest thing I just want to say is
I just want to land one thing, Dave.
Jax, stop, please. Jax, please. Jax, please. Okay, listen. This whole bullet point, 21-point plan. Can you guys just let that go for a second? Okay, and I know it's hard. I get it. Okay, it was nothing. It was basically telling the world, look, guys, and this is Trump talking. Look, guys, I got Bibi to concede to things he would never concede to. I got it. Okay, so we gave you what you wanted. We gave Hamas what they wanted. All we want is the hostages back, and if they can't do that, every motherfucker over there is gonna die. Okay, so can you just let that piece of paper go? Because it means nothing. Who's typing away over there? Who's speedy fingers?
I'm gonna mute.
That's D. She's very when
No,
she
it
gets
isn't.
very.
It wasn't me.
No, I think that was Gemma. Go ahead, Gemma, baby.
Those time. Yeah, when I get mad, I like hardcore.
Okay, so
wait,
David. Wait, hold on. David's vile. No, that I'm speaking nothing but facts. I'm begging you guys, trust the process. Let it go. Okay. Once again, I think everybody should be okay typing anything up on a piece of paper now to get the hostages back instantly. Okay. And then taking it day by day. And the second that the terrorists do their terrorist things, then they all die. Okay.
Well, why isn't that number 22?
Because that's not what Macron and fucking Starmer want to see. Very bluntly,
but then
we
can't back it up if we're going to do it, and not say we told you so.
Okay, D. I think
I should have been in that room, Dave.
No, you shouldn't have. No. And I don't mean that because what I'm saying is the two people in that room did what they needed to do today, and that is to shut everyone up and give Bibi the green light either way to fuck them up more. Either A, we get the hostages back right away, okay, not 2 at a time, not 3 at a time, right away, and then fuck them up. Or B, the terrorists turn it down and Bibi could fuck them up.
Right away. I want to say just one thing. It's very what's the word that I'm looking for? It's very interesting, but that's not the word that I wanted, but I'll use it. Interesting that he's coming out with this tonight, and I'll tell you why. Because in 2 days' time is Yom Kippur. And it's as you know, Dave, I taught you, it's our holiest of holidays.
Wouldn't it be a great holiday if the hostages come back?
Well,
of course it would be.
Of course, absolutely.
I'm stating the obvious. I know that.
Yeah, absolutely. And if they don't,
then Bibi.
It's going to be another.
Nobody else can bitch to Bibi. Nobody else can lecture Bibi. Okay. So once again, that was the point of this piece of paper. That I get it. Everybody will read all the bullet points and shit like that. And it looks like Bibi gave, once again, Trump's main line to Macron and Starmer is I got BB to concede to things he said he never would. Now when the terrorists don't turn back over the hostages, BB's going to light them up.
Yeah, which will be very like, significant being Yom Kippur.
Why
Wow.
wasn't this done
Okay.
before? Why wasn't this done months ago? Do you think Bibi was not convinced to do this and he finally gave in?
Doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter why it wasn't done before.
It does, because a lot of people were unalive because of this. In between, there was a lot
Okay.
I mean, no.
Okay. If you want
There
my
were other
honest,
deals though, and Hamas broke them. Remember, there were a few of them.
I'm saying if this could end earlier, I mean, I don't even know if they're going to accept the deal, but if they do, right, then we could have saved so much time and lives.
I think let's not be a Monday morning quarterback.
What does that mean?
And I know it's hard not to be, but I'm willing to bet that I know nothing, of course, but I'm willing to bet Trump has been pushing this 21-point plan for close to 8 months.
Thank you, Dave. That's what I didn't mean to jump in. I think, like, I'll be honest with you. Remember when, like, because Trump is still a New Yorker, he's still like us, right? We get too excited. We want to tell everything. We want to say everything. The day, like, when Trump was in the thing, and he's like, hey, what about if we took Gaza? I think that was a slip. I genuinely think that that's been the plan. And right now, I mean, Gilay, what I'm thinking is the things that's only in talk, and this is my own opinion, is Judea and Samaria, West Bank. I think that is literally what's up in the air at the moment.
And I think, Paparazzi, I appreciate your question and I understand it. But I think going down the road of why weren't things done sooner or whatever or differently, I get that question. I think now it is, let's not, I know it's easy for me to say and it's easier for people like Trump to say, but let's just focus on the next 72 hours where these terrorists have a decision. They either hand back over the hostages, all of them, every single one, or they're done.
You know that when I
The
asked
terrorists
that
are done.
question, yeah, I
Sorry.
hear you.
Go ahead,
When
Papa.
I asked that question, it wasn't coming from a place of like, oh my gosh, why, like,
No,
judgment. It
I
was more
know.
like a question. It was like a legit question.
I think it's
It's
a
just
very I think it's a legit question, and
like I
maybe
would
down
love.
the road that comes out.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, that's fine. It's just a question. It's not a judgment on Trump or whatever, but it just seems interesting. That's all.
Okay, fair enough. If you want, once again, my answer to that question, I'm not BB. I'm not Donald Trump. Donald Trump would have been okay with this piece of paper, the 21-point plan, the day he got sworn in. Point
My
blank.
Is
But the point
blowing
is, like,
up.
look, wait. So they reject it. So, all right. So say they reject it. Isn't
They
that like,
reject it.
oh,
They reject it. That's fine. Okay, Trump and BB doesn't want to hear any more bullshit from the UK, from France, from Canada. Okay, so that's once again, the hope is they do accept it, and the hostages are back home literally by the weekend. If not, Trump's gonna say to Starmer and Macron, "Shut the fuck up. Let BB do what he wants to do," and that's that. Does that make sense?
agree? And that's what
Okay.
I'm exactly saying. No, 1,000%. Like, I agree with you. But no, but they aren't. And they're the ones that are there. Are they? Are you?
Does that make sense?
I'm reading so many messages in my
And
chat.
what is the feedback that you're getting just in general?
Mixed.
Mixed. Okay. Dave is not a good ally. You mean ally? How am I not a good ally? That I'm up here flat out stating facts. Am I saying anything inaccurate? Once again.
You're not doing anything wrong. We're just asking genuine. We're asking what like a typical American, aka me, would ask. Like, what is it? And I actually see like, all right, age group is going to do something as they did with everything, right? With every single ceasefire. How many things have they done wrong? With every single one of them. And the world is going to see it because they're saying, give us the hostages. Do you understand, Savvy? I'm going to say something to you, Savvy. The more you egg it on, the more Dave will have me on the panel. Shut the fuck up already.
All right. I'll send you a galaxy to drop her. No, thank you. Gemma, your thoughts?
Honestly, I
Oh
don't want.
no.
I blew up yesterday when I read the 21-point plan, and I was angry. But I'm seeing it a little differently today. I'm seeing it a little more how you're seeing it after watching, and I just kind of want to not make too many predictions. I want to see what happens over the next 48 hours because
What do you mean make predictions? It's very it's to me
I don't think they're going to
there's only
accept.
two scenarios. One, the terrorists accept it, or
They're not going
two,
to.
they die. Pretty simple.
I literally just read something in my Telegram that I forgot. I have to go back to it to remember his name, but and Hamas leader just said in there that he didn't even receive.
They were saying that before the news conference as well.
Yeah.
Okay, well they received it now. So they have 48 hours to acknowledge what the fuck is going on or they die.
Someone in the comments wrote that they. Someone in the comments wrote that they refused the deal.
Okay, then they refuse the deal.
No, they say look at Amir's telegram. I don't know who Amir is. Maybe someone in Israel.
Amir?
Yeah,
I
just said.
depends on Amir, but if it's on his I don't think it doesn't matter to comment. Like, come up here if you have any proof. Like, shut up otherwise. I apologize, but come up. Wait. I'm gonna put Dave's line. Don't be a rookie. Don't listen to the comments.
Yeah, but you're
Sorry,
responding to comments more than anybody else up here. What are you doing?
I'm just texting. I'm replying to comments in
Okay,
the
that's
comments.
fine.
I don't.
I want to also remind Dave. You said that you saw snippets of the CNN interview.
Yes.
So one of the things that he said there, that Hamas guy, he said that Hamas is part of the Palestinian fabric. In those words. So for all those people that say, there are innocent people in Gaza, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's one here, one there. But you literally had this guy, and go back and watch it. You'll see verbatim, word by word. This is exactly what he said. Hamas is what did I just say? Hamas is the Palestinian. Oh man, I just fucking lost it.
What are you doing, dude? Like,
I know I'm reading here something. Hold on.
you sound like Joe Biden, baby.
Hamas is Hamas is part. Hamas is part of the Palestinian fabric. Word by word, this is exactly what he said.
Just somebody mentioned Amir's telegram. Just a couple of the last messages. Senior Hamas officials, Bibi and Trump are playing a trick on the Palestinian people, just like they did with Iran. Senior White House official, we are expecting a Hamas response in the coming days. The Houthis are not happy with Trump's plan and believe it is impossible to implement. And then I think this is a good one, and sums up today very well. The man who will sweat the most in the next 3 days and has the most to lose is the Emir of Qatar. All of Hamas's leaders are in his capital, and they better say yes to this plan. So that's that. So that's where we stand. And once again, we wait and see.
Who said this?
Which part? It's on Amir's telegram.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I think whenever, just my perspective, whenever I read his telegram, I think he echoes BB's thinking a lot, especially on his personal takes. Agree or disagree there?
I agree with you. I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
This is going to be very, very interesting, and again, very profound with Yom Kippur being in 48 hours.
I just want to and I saw this put out there before. The holiday, I don't think that has anything to do with the timing. It was the UN. BB was in town for the UN, and I think they easily could have met on Friday, but I think there were some details that needed to be worked out, and
I
I
know.
think
I'm sure this is like a schedule. This is what it is, and this is how it played out. Absolutely, no doubt. Probably, 90%, yes. But you know what, Dave? This is the way God works. And you literally have Yom Kippur in 48 hours, which is one of our holiest of holiest holidays and most heaviest. And this is God's work. This is all from, like timing is everything, people.
And when does it start? When does it start?
Wednesday evening, Wednesday sundown until
Gotcha.
Thursday sundown. And we
Gotcha.
fast and we go to synagogue, and it's our atonement, and it's our day of saying our sorries and apologies, whether it be to ourselves, whether it be to our friends and family, or to anyone we may have wronged or hurt. It's the cleansing, it's the praying and cleansing day. That's why we fast. That's why we go to the synagogue. It's a very, very heavy holiday. It's not even a holiday. I don't want to. It's not like it is a holiday, but it's not a holiday. It's not like champagne. No, none of that.
And so Wednesday at sundown, and then does it go till Thursday at sundown, or is it multiple days?
No. Wednesday sundown to Thursday sundown. You fast for 24 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I don't know who these people are, but let's see what they got. May, what do you got? Where you from? May? All right, May. Good talk. Nice talking to you. Let's go with Marvel. Oh, Titty's here. Hi, Titty.
Hi.
Good
Hi,
morning,
Titty.
everyone.
How are you?
Hi. Good, thanks. I just think
Because
that
of TT. All right.
All right, hold on one
I
second. Let her talk. Go ahead.
I just think Bibi has given them enough chances. So has Trump, and
Yeah.
it's time to go to war.
It's time to what? Go to war?
Like proper war.
Gotcha. Okay. And
Yeah.
I once again, I'm going to say that either way, this speeds up the resolution over there. Whether it's the hope is that the hostages come back home this weekend, or B, BB now can do whatever the fuck he wants without the idiots in the United Kingdom and France bitching and moaning. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. Like unless the left live there or move there, no one's got a leg to stand on. No one gets an opinion. But also, what was I going to say? Why does anybody know why they're stopping those boats from going into Gaza?
What? I have no clue what you're talking about. So if somebody else wants to answer,
The flotillas, yeah. Why are they stopping them?
Because it's a war zone, and you can't just I can't just decide I want to float over to
wait, is she fucking
Italy.
talking about the ones that Greta Thunberg and fucking Jacob Berger
No,
on?
there's a new batch of them.
Yeah, Greta's on another one.
Oh, fuck them.
Yeah, there's one.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I wish
mean,
they would, Nefertiti. I wish
Like a
they
mind.
would.
Wait, why are you questioning it? Of course they're not going to allow them to go into a war zone.
What do you mean? If you want to go in so bad, I would just allow it. I'd be like, you know what? See it for yourself. See what these people are like for yourself.
Yeah, but that's like kind of like, well, why aren't you letting journalists in there? Why? So you could bitch that journalists are killed during war? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Did you see anchor
It's-
tabs?
That's not his responsibility.
Titty, I'm with you, baby.
Wait, Dave, they did. I
What?
mean, I know Gemma, I know Dee, I know a lot of people here know that who Anger Tabs. Anger Tabs is a journalist. He went and he recorded it. He was there. You can go there. Anger Tabs is on TikTok.
Okay,
I could see.
then write a letter to somebody and fucking let Jacob Berger over
Jax,
there.
wait a minute, second. Anger Tab has many years in the military. He has, or I think he even mentioned that he had to get like special approval and with his
agree,
connections
but
from the military. No, you can't just like go into Gaza. You
no,
just
I don't mean like go like, oh, hi, I'm Jax and I want to go. I'm Jackie and I want to go. What I'm saying is, obviously, if there's a will, there's a way. And Anger Tabs went in. So you mean to tell me like these extremists don't have a friend like Anger Tabs? You know what I'm saying? Like,
who do you, wait, are you talking about the flotillas?
oh no, I'm talking.
Thank you,
He
Light.
said journalist. He said journalist because Anger Tabs is a journalist.
All right, just hold on 1 second. Marvel, what brings you up, Marvel?
Hello. I actually heard the conference. I think BB knows what he's doing. I think he knows that H group is not going to commit to these conditions, and H group is going to have their own conditions. So what they would want, they're going to want to keep some hostages as a bargaining chips.
Well, that's not happening.
Exactly. Like this is the thing. The whole plan is that they release all the hostages unconditionally, and the H group is not going to do that. I don't think they're going to do that, and BB knows that for a fact. So he's just going to give that a chance, and he's going to tell Trump, "Okay, we'll see if they release the hostages, then we'll proceed and we'll go through, and we'll rule over Gaza." And there conditions for the PA also on the other side in the West Bank. I heard something about that as well.
D-Light is she's reading over the 21-point plan word by word.
What was
Because
that? What were you saying? I didn't hear
I
you.
heard BB say that also the PA, they have to change their educational systems.
Yeah, this is really funny. I'm gonna read this to you, okay? Here, I'll open this. Here we go. Okay, number 9. Gaza will be administered by a temporary transitional government of Palestinian technocrats who will be responsible for providing day-to-day services for the people of the Strip. The committee will be supervised by a new international body established by the U.S. in consultation with Arab and European partners. It will establish a framework for funding the redevelopment of Gaza until the PA has completed its reform program. These words, reform program, is the funniest shit that I've ever read here. Okay?
All right, so we're back to reading off a piece of paper and being upset about it.
Well, no, he asked me about the PA.
I understand, but I could tell that you're upset.
So that alone is a big process for the PA to reform itself.
Exactly.
I mean, I used to be a staunch pro-Pali myself, and from what I've seen, what's going on in the Middle East, in Israel and Gaza and the West Bank and in Syria, after what I've seen, what they've done there, I'm actually not anymore a staunch pro-Pali, and I think what's happening right now, what BB is doing, is justifiable. After I've seen what these militias have done, October 7th as well, I never supported the H group.
Who are you supporting then?
I don't support any side that's unaliving innocent people in general. But what I've seen, they've been
Came up here on the panel to explain that every single human doesn't want that. So,
really, to be honest with you, like, they've been accusing Israel of unaliving people randomly and without proper procedures. But what I've seen people actually professionally recording buildings before they've been boomed. So that gives you an idea that Israel has actually been telling them that this particular building is going to be boomed. So move out of the way. People have been, you see videos of people actually rushing, taking out their mattresses, taking out their stuff out of buildings and running away before they boom it. So that's another sign that Israel has been telling them to move out of the way.
do you imagine?
It is harsh. I'm not saying.
Do you imagine being told that your house is going to get boomed? Let me get my mattress.
Okay, listen.
All right.
Um,
Make this
so
nice
I
and
so
think
easy.
I'm
you're
not
missing.
saying.
I think you're missing his point. His point is that they are giving these people a heads up. Okay.
Yeah.
Good, Marvel. One more
Okay.
point.
So so from what I mean, I'm not saying Israel hasn't made mistakes, hasn't unalived innocent people, hasn't. But I mean, they're trying to take precautions, but they're just upset that their hostages are in Gaza. Regardless of what the
You think?
situation is, um, that's yeah. Um, but age group is not gonna at the end of the day, they're not gonna release the hostages unconditionally, and this is gonna be the problem.
Then they're gonna die.
Marvel,
They're gonna die.
Marvel, can I ask you a question? If you were in Bibi's
One
shoes,
second.
He put
okay.
you on hold. He said, "Listen, Titty, I'm a little busy, baby."
Dave, can I show this? This is really interesting. This is.
Of course, Delight.
Hold on, let me turn the volume up.
Oh,
This is
I
the
would
interview
love.
with CNN
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
what is his official title?
Sorry, what was your
Uh,
question? I wasn't.
Wait,
Sorry.
hold on, Delight. Let Titty
yeah,
ask the
yeah, yeah,
question. Go
yeah.
ahead, baby.
Oh, good.
I just want to ask you quickly, Marvel. If you were running a country, okay,
Here we go.
and this happened to you guys, like October 7, would you be warning people and giving them aid and stuff like that?
Okay, from what I've seen, if it was in an Arab country, to be honest with you, they would give no warning whatsoever. They would just go in, clean up house.
Yeah.
They would not give any. I mean, Israel is being put under like the microscope. They're being watched. They're
Why do
being
you think that is?
okay. Look, I think because the situation, the conflict hasn't been out in the light for a long
Listen to
time.
me. Once again, to be clear, I've been done debating this fucking war for a while, but I think today is a monumental day in this war. You guys could come back up, but I'm not going to sit here and listen to this fuckface try and spin shit in any way, shape, or form. All right, it's just I'm done with it. I'm fucking done. It is very simple. It's either A, the fucking terrorist give back the hostages this week, or they die. Wow, you're a hater. Who are you calling a hater? I'm so confused.
Why did I get dropped?
Wait, Teddy, are you new here?
No,
I drop everybody. I don't know,
for
about
shits and
100
giggles.
times a day. Are you a rookie here, Teddy?
No, that was just weird.
Wait,
But
you've
yeah,
never seen me drop everybody?
yeah, but it was random. It's like in the middle of a conversation.
But Teddy, I'm not going to sit there and listen to that fuckface. Try once again. All right, Teddy.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Next time,
my point.
I'll give you a heads up. Okay.
It's okay.
Drop her again. Exactly, Dapper. Usually I do, but I'm not going to drop Teddy.
Bro, why is this guy even? Don't address me, weirdo. Anyway,
Who? Oh
that
yeah,
Dapper guy.
you and Dapper have a history.
Yeah, I don't even know
Okay.
the guy, but anyways, he can go fuck himself. Anyway,
Okay.
what was I gonna say? If I was running a country and that happened to me, I wouldn't be so kind. Just that was my point at all.
Fair enough, and I think
Yeah.
it's a good point. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Is this fucking Precision? Who are you?
I'm a queer for Palestine.
Yeah, you fucking
Oh,
are.
my favorite people.
What's going on?
Oh, not much, man. Not much at all.
D-Light, you were gonna send a vid or show a video.
Dave, I can't with you calling her titty.
Why?
It's just, it's too funny. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to show this a portion, a snippet of the interview because he's literally talking about the Trump proposal Hold on. Mm, okay.
He's talking about this proposal or just another one?
Well, this one pretty much.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. Let me turn the volume up. Okay.
For their purposes. This is the problem of the American. They not prove that they are honest, neutral mediator.
This latest American proposal calls for you to release all the hostages, living and dead, in exchange for thousands of Palestinian prisoners, an immediate ceasefire, and the start of negotiations to end the war. Why not take that deal?
Look, I think we have to now to reach a comprehensive deal. We want to finish the war.
I know, but I'm asking you about the specific American proposal, if you could answer.
We first of all, we insisted to go to the comprehensive deal, to retain all the hostages, either alive or dead. And we said frankly, we can return them in 24 hours. But that's what they refused.
We refused. We refused. We refused. Fucker.
Okay.
Conditions for ending the war. Their conditions are Israel's conditions for ending the war. They want Hamas to be out of power, and they want Hamas to disarm. Are you willing to abandon power in Gaza and lay down your weapons?
Look, first for the power in Gaza, the authority in Gaza, we have an agreement with all Palestinian factions and even with the Egyptians. And I think...
Is that the leader of Hamas?
And even abroad by the Arabic League, that, okay, we can have a technocrat, we have kind of neutral and professional committee for war in Gaza. Okay, we finish. Regarding the disarm of Hamas, I think we have to understand very well that the arm of Hamas is a legitimate and legal weapons which use all the time against occupation. It is not a terrorist.
It's not a terrorist.
But are you willing to disarm if it is in the context of the process towards building a Palestinian state?
If there is a Palestinian state, we'll be part. We will be engaged. We will be.
The entire world, with all due respect, sir, the entire world is saying they want no role for Hamas in post-war governance of Gaza.
Look.
Do you disagree with that?
We agree. Yeah, no. We agree for and you're committed to rule Gaza. We have no problem.
Right. So, and as part of that, Hamas will play no part, according to the Arab League, according to President Abbas, according to the United States, according to France.
Let me also to explain that this is a Palestinian issue. That some external powers, they want to impose something against our interest.
See?
Hamas is part of the Palestinian fabric.
Did you see that? Did you hear that? I'm going to return. Look, I have to. Read this.
Hamas is part of the Palestinian fabric. You could not exclude
Hamas is part of the Palestinian fabric.
Again and again, regarding the ruling of Gaza, we are ready to be out of the ruling of Gaza. We have no problem with
it.
Hamas recently announced that Israeli hostages have been spread out throughout Gaza City.
Wait, Sarah, how are you saying Zayo's lying again when she is playing a video from a Hamas leader, you fucking idiot?
These people, I swear.
Unbelievable.
How is that Zayo propaganda?
Like,
how dumb do you have to be?
We need to just take a Carnival cruise ship, load it up with queers, and send them to Palestine so they can take care of it. Because that's what they said. The queers can take care of it. Load them up on a Carnival cruise ship, send them over there.
But guys, did you realize when he was first of all, he pivoted and deflects through the whole interview, but specifically when he says, "Will you disarm?" And he was like stuttering and he did not answer. And then if you notice, it's exactly what I said. He says the Hamas is part of the Palestinian fabric. Period. Black and white right here. He just said it.
I just want to know why he wasn't taken out then and there.
Oh, he'll be taken out. Go on.
I can't wait.
That was his last interview. You'll never see him again.
Wait, do you guys want to keep seeing this?
Oh my God, dude.
I know. Whatever you want. You tell me. I don't care. I know. All good. All good.
No, you're fine, baby. You're fine.
I'm out. That's it.
No. Stop. My question is a very simple one. If you're one of these terrorists on this app, if you're asked the Deflector or Celine or name any of them, fucking Mr. Keep It Gangsta, how are you responding to this news conference? How are they responding to it?
They're saying it's AI.
What?
That's funny. I don't know. I've been here. I haven't
Andrew, come up. Andrew Abu, you dumbass motherfucker. What are your thoughts on the
I
news
would love
conference?
to
Any
hear
of
what
you
they say.
fucking terrorists, get your ass up here. And once again, your terrorist friends in Hamas, they have, I don't know, about 72 hours. And either
48.
A, they give up all their leverage, or B, they die. Okay? That's that. All right, I don't know who these people are, so let's give them a shot. Oh, Jax is back in the queue. Or no, Jax was in the queue. Paparazzi, do you want to say something before I let people up? Everybody spoke but you.
Let's just say that
Here we go.
let's just wait and see what happens and stop speculating. That's it. I feel like we're all coming with our opinions. We all have one. And we're like, even I have my opinion, but I think that we'll just see. I mean, what else can we do? We could just sit here forever and try to imagine what he meant and, you know, what he meant and what she meant. And so that's just my
It's a
take on
good
that.
deal for Hamas, but they are stubborn. That's a very nice adjective to use to describe a terrorist group. Just listening, but I get the point, love.
Like we're
I
not
get the point.
there.
What do you,
We're
Dave?
not
I have to ask you a question. What
Right.
I literally showed all of you how he said that Hamas is part of the Palestinian fabric.
They are.
So what? Like, I mean,
They
if
are.
that's the case, then if it's not Hamas, then it would be somebody.
Can I ask you say CNN, that reporter did the most amazing job exposing what they were thinking and how he kept circling around the same thing. They have no answer. They'll say, oh, it's complicated. It's this, it's that, but they will never give you an answer of what their future is. And I think that was an amazing interview. I hope you agree is what I'm saying. But
Look, I just think if the shoe was on the other foot, if the Palestinians were winning, you would hear nothing about words like genocide, apartheid, war. It'll be none of that.
Yeah.
None of that. And we saw that October 7 worldwide, these people celebrated and had the time of their lives. Come October 9, they were crying about it because they were losing. And that's how they are.
All right, so
really quick.
D-Light.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Go ahead, whoever that was. Was that Jax? Go ahead, babe.
Really quick, right? What I'm saying is, Neff, this is a huge proposal, please out. Because you have like Qatar, you have Saudi, Egypt, they're all involved. I mean, if you have to look, you have to look. But it's true. I mean, they're all involved in this and they're all going to try to get everything together. Now they deny it. Each group denies it. And they're trying to say, let's end this. Let's end this in the most amicable way. Like, calm it down. And they deny it. And Trump said, if they deny it, they're going to feel vengeance, right? I think this is like, I hope they deny it. I know that sounds bad. I want the hostages back. I hope they deny it.
Yeah.
Because I think
don't.
Trump
No, I don't understand why you would say that. I hope they accept it. Why would anybody that wants the hostages back want them to deny it? Once again, you could criticize what is. You can criticize what is on that piece of paper. Go ahead, Jax. Go ahead. Explain your fucking self. Go ahead, baby.
No, I'm being honest, to obliterate them. I'm going to tell you something.
Okay, but Jax, we can get the
I'm sure
hostages back this week, then fuck them up.
Exactly. Bibi's not dumb. He's still going to take him out regardless.
Yeah, this guy's days are numbered. I mark my words.
Jax, do you want to respond? All right,
saying
Jax.
is, no, I apologize. Hold on. What I'm saying is the way end it. If they don't, meaning like I'm saying on stage, they're going to deny it. They're going to deny the deal. I'm not saying it like I want the hostages back before, but they unalived Hirsch. When Hirsch was speaking at the DNC 1 week later, he was a prime target. These people don't care. And I want America to start seeing it more in your face because they are our American hostages. I've never seen us be like this with anything else. You understand? Like, I never seen this. How many times, yes, bring them back, bring them home now. But at the same time, we know what D is trying to say is that that they're going to F it up. Everybody knows that they are. Like,
I don't
everybody
know if
knows that they are.
I don't know if this is
Wait, do you think
ironic,
that honestly? No, but
but
honestly, do you really think that they're just going to
Kitty, I'm
hand them
just
over?
warning you. I'm about to drop the panel soon. Okay, I'm just giving you a heads
Oh
up.
God,
Okay, baby. All
stop
right,
it.
go. I just don't want Titty to be shocked. Go ahead, go, Jax.
I just wanted to say something that I'm reading here.
Yes,
Literally
go ahead.
1 hour ago, um, the it's nothing's ironic, but the Knesset, which is our like parliament, approves a $30 billion in defense spending.
That's tremendous.
So, well, it is, but on the other hand, this is interesting.
D, once again, it is very, very simple. And D, you're, I believe, the only one up here living in the state of Israel. I am begging you and whoever else is to anybody that is upset, whether they're upset with Trump or Bibi. It is a very simple. There's two options. One, the hostages come back home this holiday week, or B, BB has the green light to do whatever the fuck he pleases, and now they cannot hear shit from
Yeah.
idiots like Macron and
Agree.
Starmer and Carney. So just once again, I
Agree.
get it
Yeah.
that 21-point thing is asinine, and I get the thought process, but just know that there's more to it. It's very simple.
I know. There's never been a big move without Trump and Bibi playing it cool and
Man, I think they should obliterate Yemen as well.
All right, baby. All right, let's get you a job over there. We'll figure something out for you to do over there.
Fuck is Yemen? They can't even feed themselves. They got weaponry like that.
Okay. All right. Anywhere else you want to fuck up, baby?
Really quick though,
Food places.
Wait, hold on, Jax.
No,
Titty's giving me her Christmas list. Go ahead, Titty.
Oh, there's a few, but I'm gonna get slaughtered.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Go ahead, Jax. What were you gonna say, Jax?
I think the main focus is, and a lot of people don't realize it, we have, no matter what, if you're American, you're American. I don't care how many passports and how many whatever. We have American hostages there. They were on the line. Bring them home now. If they don't do it, they got how many hours? Like, what is it, 47 hours in a couple of minutes? I'm going to tell you something. If they don't, level it. Level the fuck out of it. That's me. That's the way I feel.
I love Rainbow.
Amen. All right, Titty, I gave you a fucking heads up, baby. I fucking gave you a heads up. Savvy and Jax, listen, you guys have been going at each other for a while now. Why don't we just stop? Okay? It's been a while because and I will say this before I focus on that. You Muslims should be sending me flowers every fucking day, because I've been focusing on the dumb African Americans in my country, and I've gotten off your fucking necks. Okay, so every fucking Muslim on this app should be saying thank you, Dave, for giving the Muslims a break on this app. Don't get me wrong. At any point, I could get back on your fucking neck. Okay, I haven't had to play Peacemaker, but listen, who's fighting? Jax and Savvy. Stop the bullshit. You guys agree for the most part on shit. Especially doing it in a public way. Just ignore each other and just shut up, both of you. Seriously.
Hey, Dave.
What, D-Light?
I wanted to do that voice of like the Syrians. Oh, please help me. Oh.
Yeah, but Bin Laden, I am on record as saying you were at your best when you make Julian look like a dumbass. Other than that, and I'm very honest with you, little Bin Laden, I find you incredibly boring.
And so am I honest. I just wanted to say, earlier you were speaking about options. Hamas having options. Me personally, I see a third option. Just
What's
complete
that, Bin Laden?
obliteration. And this is my Christmas list. Complete obliteration. All of them. Everyone. Every single one. Hamas, the IDF, Saudi Arabia, America, everyone. Just everyone.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Titty, do you know my friend Little Bin Laden? He is he's not a fake Muslim. He's a real Muslim, where he glorifies terrorist attacks. He glorifies death, and he
Mashallah.
encourages other Muslims to do more terrorist attacks. So
The Jews?
he's authentic.
So where do you live?
He has never revealed that. He's in some kind of cave or mountain. Just picture where the actual Bin Laden was. He is somewhere near where he was.
Pretty much. But also, the video that D showed, the guy that he showed is a complete clown, all right? He's a joke. I
They're
see
all
him the
fucking
same way I see
Did
the
he
IDF.
fire you or something? That sounds personal. What happened, bro?
You do not understand the level
He
of
sounds
hate I have
bitter.
towards them. It's the same. I see him the same way I see the IDF, the same way I see the American
Bitter
All right,
soldiers.
don't come up here talking shit on the idea. Okay, let's not listen. You focus on your fucking terrorist attacks and making Muslims terrorists again. Other than that, I don't want to hear any of that commentary.
I'm just saying, Dave. Hateful towards everyone. It's equal, all right?
Okay, so if you're the head of Hamas, would you take the deal that Trump and Bibi spoke about today?
Oh, I would. Firstly, I would fix the whole creed of Hamas. All right, and I'll
The whole
stay
creed?
Fix?
the creed, the
What's that?
ideology in of itself. All right, and then I would start fighting until like full on fighting, death
Oh, because they've been just playing like ping pong
to the
until
last
now,
man.
right?
To the last man.
Oh, fuck.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And once again, for you
know
guys,
what? You know what? I'm down with
go ahead,
that.
dude.
But have your little fucking H boys there put some uniforms on and not be fucking pussies and run around in sweats and t-shirts. How
What
about
do you
that?
mean?
Sasa, if that's
Did I
you in the
stutter?
profile picture, I reckon I could take you on.
That's not me.
I'm down.
This is
I'm down.
Martha.
Listen, Bin Laden. I'm down for the fight.
Titty, why
Absolutely.
the fuck are you offering to fist fight a fucking terrorist?
Because
We're
they
not
all
gonna do
talk a
that,
big
baby.
game.
We're not doing
They
that.
all talk a big game, but if I give him just one Egyptian backhander, knock half his teeth
No,
out.
that's okay.
It looks
That's
like they're
okay.
halfway out
Let's
anyway.
not go down that road. Okay, so
Dave, let me ask you a question, Dave. If these the pussy rats were wearing uniforms, right? How long would you think this fucking war would have lasted?
that would have been over
Yeah.
by October. I don't know.
Yeah.
Halloween in 2023.
Yeah, those fucking pussies know how to only pull out uniforms when they're returning hostages in
Hold
weapons.
on. But
Hi, Ray.
Muslims have worn uniforms. Haven't you seen in Syria and
I'm
Iraq?
sorry. I'm talking about Hamas right now in Gaza.
Well, who cares about Hamas? They're the same as America. They're the same as everyone, actually.
Who's your favorite terrorist, Bin Laden? Like, who's on your like
Does he
Mount
have a
Rushmore?
calendar? Does he have a calendar?
Right. Who's on your Mount Rushmore of fucking terrorists? Who's the best terrorist ever to live? Bin Laden's definitely one.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Bin Laden.
And who else? I'd say I don't like giving out names personally.
Why Bin
Why?
Laden?
Wait, what? Titty?
Why Bin Laden?
I'm just looking for the terror. Once again, this guy glorifies terrorist attacks. I'm looking to see who, in his mind, is like the Michael Jordan on his
But
side.
I want to know why he chose Bin Laden.
Dave, let me answer.
9/11? What the fuck?
I'd say one Muslim in Iraq back in the day. He kind of established the caliphate. If you know what's a caliphate.
Oh wow!
Back in Iraq, back in 2014.
Okay, so I asked you this question. I'm actually going to ask D-Light the same question. D-Light, very simple. You're the head of Hamas, and I know it's hard to picture that. but would you accept that offer?
Oh no, I would fight until the
I'm
last man.
asking D-Light Bin Laden.
Absolutely.
Relax,
Oh,
bro.
I would.
You would, okay.
Mhm.
Titty, would you accept it?
Yeah, 100% I'd accept that.
Okay, great.
Mm.
Okay, so what percent? Oh, here. Let me bring up this. Now, bro, I have not talked about the Middle East in a few weeks, and bro was instructed to go to terrorist panels for
I'm
at
gonna
least
yell at
3
Paris right
hours.
now for you. Anyone
Okay,
that
so
is in the West and says keep
wait,
fighting is
bro.
a fucking dog.
This is
Go
you're
fight
not coming
yourself,
up here
bro.
and jumping on your soapbox. The question is simple. If you're the head of Hamas, are you taking the deal that
Of
was laid
course,
out today? You are.
100%.
All
And
right.
this guy right next to me that said no, keep fighting. You go fucking fight, you dog. You go to Gaza. Why don't you go
Not the
fight?
dog.
You
You think
fucking
calling
why?
him a
Who
dog?
are
I
you
call
to
him
wager
Little
their
Bin Laden,
lives?
and you're coming up and pussing
Who
out
are
and
you
calling him
to
a
wager
dog?
their lives, you fucking dog? You go to Gaza and suffer. Don't tell them to keep fighting when they're suffering, you fucking shit on. Any
Okay.
Pally that says to keep fighting is a piece of shit. You go fight.
but hold on. This argument
Go
is
fuck yourself.
absolute. Hold on. This argument is like nothing, all right? Because I've had it before, right? People back in the day, before even this whole thing about Gaza was publicized and everyone knows about it.
Right.
There
Nobody
was
gives a fuck about Gaza regardless. But go
There was
continue.
there was Syria, there was Iraq, there was Yemen, there was Afghanistan,
Mhm.
right? And all of these wars, and people were fighting these wars. And back in the day, wouldn't you just tell them, just look at Gaza. Why aren't you fighting in Gaza? Why are you fighting in Syria? Why are you advocating for Yemen? Why are you advocating for Afghanistan? Why not Gaza? Right? It's the same thing today. You find people who are actually putting their lives on the line in these countries, in these places, and you have dumb morons like you telling them why not go fight in Gaza. They
No,
have
I'm
their
not
own
telling you,
issues.
I don't want you to go fight in Gaza. I want
See,
there
he's
to
a
be
real
Israel. I
fucking
want it to
terrorist,
end.
bro. You're a
And if you
fucking
want to keep fighting,
rookie.
then you can go to Gaza.
You're a
That's the
rookie,
point.
bro.
You're
You
fucking
jumped
barking
on
about
this
have them keep
fucking
fighting.
Gaza
Why don't you go fucking
bandwagon.
fight? It's
Listen,
a good
Hold on.
deal. Go read the fucking
What?
deal. It's a fair deal. They should accept it and they should end the suffering. And if you want them to keep fighting, you go to fucking Gaza and fight.
Prove it. Yalla, prove it.
Go fuck
Prove it.
yourself.
Not
What are
yellow.
you
Prove
talking?
it.
Prove it's a
You
good
live in
deal.
the
Prove
fucking
it's a good
UK.
deal.
You live comfy with your AC. Go fucking go. You go to Gaza.
Bro, your name is Bro, right? Prove it.
No, my name is You're a fucking bitch. That's my name.
Oh no, not bro coming in hot.
Fucking
Bro,
piece of
hey,
shit.
bro.
Yalla,
So sick
prove
I'm
it.
not gonna
so
be
sick of
boring
these
today.
Western quote unquote pro-Palestinians that
Can
don't
you
give a
stop
fuck about the
talking and
Palestinians
actually
and want
prove
them to
your
all
words?
fucking die.
Hold on, bro. I'm waiting for an ayah in the Quran or a
Hey,
hadith
go fuck you and your
proving
fucking
this.
ayah. Fuck you,
Oh,
you're a
okay,
bitch.
bro.
An ayah in the Quran?
Bro put his big boy pants on today. He said,
Fucking
"Look,
shit.
I'm
I'm so
showing
sick
up
of
today."
these fucking shit-ons.
Bro, if we're
Outside
gonna
of
talk
shit
realistically,
right now.
Muslims have no business being in Palestine in the first place.
Go
You guys
fuck
belong
yourself.
there.
You have no
hold
business
on,
being on
hold
TikTok. You're an
on.
ugly bitch. Fuck you.
No,
We're
no,
talking about
no,
the deal.
no.
No, we don't do
Fuck
that.
you. I'm not even talking to
No,
you,
bro.
weirdo.
Fuck you.
Bro,
Okay,
listen,
go
you
change your
focus on
tampon.
fucking Bin
Okay, real
Laden. Don't
quick.
focus on Titty.
Yeah, fuck Bin Laden too. He's a fucking
Okay,
shit-on. He's
yeah,
on
focus on
here
Bin Laden.
on
Don't.
TikTok, sitting in the West, comfy.
One more
He hasn't
comment towards Titty, I'm
fought
dropping
someone in
your
his
ass.
entire life, and he's telling the Palestinians to keep
Well, weirdo, I
dying.
wasn't
Yeah,
even
fuck
So he
Bin
can
talking
get
to
Laden.
him.
brownie points on TikTok.
All right, Titty, let him fight it out.
There we go.
Bro, no one was
There you go.
talking to you. I was talking to
Bro
that
came in
Sasa
hot.
guy.
Wait,
See,
why
us
do you want them
Muslims,
to
we're
keep
hated by
fighting,
both
Sasa?
sides. You have these
Why do you want
secular,
them to keep
Wait,
fighting?
can I ask Bro a
morons,
question? Can I ask Bro a
and you have the
question?
Israelis.
And
Wait,
then you
hold
go back
on.
to
I
Bin
have
Laden.
bro putting his big boy pants on
Okay,
and
I'll
going
shut up.
after
All
Bin
right.
Laden, and
All right,
you
let's just
two
keep
want
going.
to
Yeah, yeah.
like.
All right, I'm
I mean, I
muted.
love you both, but Jesus Christ, let these two
I'm not a
fucking figure
Muslim,
it out.
Natalie, in the comments. I think religion is dumb, but I keep that to myself, not my business.
Yeah, but you
Sasa,
come up
why
here and
don't you?
dick
You're
ride
not
a
a
fuck
Why
ton
do
Muslim.
you
of
want them to
Muslims.
keep fighting? I'm
Since
curious.
you're not a Muslim, how can you be teaching me about what I
I'm not
should do,
teaching you
right?
about shit. I'm telling you, if you want them to fight, why don't you go fight?
Because
Why, you
hold
can
on.
go to Gaza,
Because
go to Egypt, and sneak in.
listen,
You can do it.
listen. Because if you're making an active claim like that, all right, this is how it works between us Muslims, right? When you're telling someone to go do something like fighting, right? You gotta prove it. You gotta prove it
You're
according
not
to
No,
saying
a
if
hadith.
I
You
was
gotta
saying
prove it
keep
through
the
ayahs.
fighting
And a
going,
disbeliever like
if
you
I
is the
was
same
saying
as D
keep the
and
fighting going,
Nafra
then
and
you would be
Dave here.
right.
You're
I'm
the
saying accept the
same.
deal.
Pro pally or not. You're the same.
It's not about. You're saying to keep fighting, right?
Go
You said to
fucking
keep
take your
fighting.
ass and go to find a flotilla.
They don't get it, Nat. They don't get it. D-Light acts like she's brand new here.
I don't understand. What do you? So you're the one that said they should keep fighting. If I said they should keep fighting, you would be right. But you said they should keep fighting. So why don't you go and keep fighting with them? I'm confused. Are you afraid? Do you want other
No, I'm
people
not.
to die? And
No,
not
I'm
you?
not
I'm sure
afraid.
you've got.
No,
I'm
I'm
sure
not
you've got
afraid.
Shmer's connections as well.
Just look at Gaza, right? Back in 2009, we had this one sheikh, right? He had the same, sort of ideology as me, and Muslims in general, and he was a great Muslim. And if you've ever heard of it, Hamas actually unalived him in Masjid ibn Taymiyyah. If you've ever heard
I
of
don't
it.
care about your religious
And
politics.
hold on. I'm trying to make a point here,
I'm
bro.
talking
I'm
about
trying to make a point.
2025. Gaza's
I'm trying to make a
destroyed. They're
point here.
suffering. They
I'm trying to
want
make
it
a
to
point.
end.
Just listen, all right? He was unalived by Hamas, right? So imagine if I would go there or someone similar to me would go there, right? What difference would it make? Either way.
It's the principle. I know it's not going to make a difference. You're a piece of shit. You would get slaughtered in 5 seconds.
It is the principle.
It's about the principle. You want
We're
them to die,
supposed to be.
but not you. Why don't you go die?
We're supposed to be fighting. Yes, that is true.
Why don't
And
you go
I'm here
die?
to
Why don't you
call
go
people
fight?
to do that. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah.
Because he's
Muslims
comfortable
like
on
me,
his
right?
fucking ass on some fucking basement watching this from TV and
They've
smiling.
slaughtered 100,000 Palestinians. They destroyed Gaza, and you want them to keep going when there's a good deal on the table? They're gonna say yes, and you're gonna look stupid.
They're gonna
say yes.
Wait, hold on 1 second, Bin Laden. Bro,
That's what I
hold
call
on one. Bin Laden, chill out. Bro, just simple yes or no. Do you think that these terrorists will agree to this deal?
Hamas is gonna say yes. And
You
no,
think?
it's not a religious
What if
war.
they
For
say
the person
no?
in the comment, it's
What if
not a
they say
religious
no,
war.
bro?
Wait, don't.
They're gonna
Bro,
say
come
yes,
on, bro. I know you
and they're
haven't
gonna
been up
prove me
here in a
right. They're
while,
gonna
but
say
don't make a
yes.
rookie mistake responding to the comments. If you want to
No,
respond, just type it in
it's
the
also in
chat.
response to them. It's not a religious war. The Palestinians aren't
Okay,
slaughtering every
bro,
Jew on the
you were
planet. They're
doing
not
so
attacking
well.
every
You were
Christian
doing
on the
so
planet.
well.
They're
It is a
attacking the
religious
Israelis
war.
that are occupying
Who
them.
said it's not a religious war?
It's not. Definitely not a religious war.
It's
That
purely
ship sailed.
religious.
Hang
Just
on, hang on,
because
hang on.
someone
That
invokes
ship has
religion,
sailed. That
Bro,
ship
you
has
did good for
sailed.
about 45 seconds.
just because
That ship has sailed when they put up a hadith in the charter. When
it
they were
doesn't matter.
stomping on people's heads,
People
screaming
cite the
Allahu
Bible
Akbar.
before every war too.
Stop.
It happens, but
How do you
the
not think
point
What do you
is
mean it
that they're
happens?
fighting
What
It
because
is
of
Sorry?
occupation.
purely a religious war, all right? This is a
It's not a
war
religious
of.
war.
Of course
Yes,
it
it
is,
is.
bro.
The leader
You have
of
everybody up
Hamas.
here telling you it's a religious war, and you're.
I listened to the leader of Hamas, the leader of the political group,
Who
and
cares
the
Okay,
about
so
him?
now
and
we
the.
trust. Okay, great. Well, now
So
we trust
I'm
you.
gonna
Okay, great.
who would you rather
Is he a
believe, the
sheikh?
actual leader
Does
of
what
their
he say
group or a
matter? Is
bunch
he a
of people?
sheikh? Is he a
He literally was
scholar?
on CNN and he said that we're not attacking Egyptians, we're not attacking Americans, we're not attacking Christians all over the world, we're not attacking Jews
Oh
everywhere.
no?
We're fighting
Oh,
Who
Israelis.
cares what
are
he
you
says?
fucking
Is he a
kidding?
scholar? He's not a
But
scholar.
what he's saying is, are they fighting
He's
anyone
not
else
a
besides
scholar. Holy
Israelis?
fuck.
Who are they fighting?
He's not a scholar. He's not a
He's not a
scholar.
scholar, bro.
Sorry, I
How
forgot. He
about,
has to be
bro?
a
How
scholar
about
to
when
tell
they
you
went
who he's
into
This
fighting.
Lebanon?
is purely a religious war, all right? It's between the Muslims and the
100%.
non-Muslims. It's
Then
as
why don't
clear
you
cut
go
as
fight?
that. It's as
So,
clear cut as that.
you're
It's
fucking
Muslim versus
wild.
non-Muslim.
Oh, let me ask you a question. Would they be fighting if the Israelis weren't in Israel, if the Jews were somewhere else?
What do you mean?
Yes.
If it was all
Yes,
Arabs
they would.
and there were no Jews on the land, would they be
Yes,
fighting?
they would.
Of course
Doesn't
they
matter
would.
if they're
They'd be,
Jewish,
bro.
Arab,
They'd
or
be unaliving one another there.
American.
No, if all the Jews, let's say hypothetically, all the Jews in Israel moved to New York,
They would be unaliving each other.
would they be fighting?
They can go to New York. They can live there
No,
in
I'm
their
saying
boroughs.
would the people in Gaza be unaliving? Would they like fly to New York and go after them?
Well, people of Gaza, they're Muslim. Will the Muslims always
Someone
be
in the
fighting
comments
the
said
Jews?
Israel said
Yes, they
yes.
would.
There you go. Israel said yes.
Israel said
What does
yes
that
already.
mean?
Hamas
Of
is gonna
course,
say
we
yes.
put the plan together, bro. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Trump and Bibi just had a news conference. Did you not watch it?
Beautiful plan.
But we're waiting for Hamas to answer. That's the whole point.
But
I think
I'll
they're
tell you
gonna
what,
say
bro. There's a lot of people that have been up here that said the terrorists are not going to say yes.
What's the biggest point of contention with the plan? I read it. It seems like
Are
a good
you,
plan. What's their
bro?
issue?
Please don't.
They're
come
getting
up here.
thousands of
Stop,
prisoners.
bro. Don't come up here and act like a fucking moron. These terrorists know once they hand back over the hostages, their leverage is gone and their days
Mhm.
are fucking numbered. Like,
Exactly.
why are you playing dumb, bro?
The plan
can you
is
guys
the plan
Yeah,
has guarantees in it. I don't trust it,
bro,
America.
guarantees. Yeah, okay.
can you guys stop calling them terrorists? They don't deserve that name.
Right, they're not big enough terrorists, right? And you're mine. They're the pussy version of the terrorists.
They don't
Correct, Bin
deserve that.
Laden? Is that why you're saying that?
They don't deserve the name at all. They have
Of
no
course.
creed, nothing.
Bunch of pussies.
I don't agree with the premise that it's Muslims going after Jews all over the planet. Yeah, there is discrimination against Jews, and it definitely went up big time. But I don't agree with
Well, to
that's
be
the whole
clear,
premise
they're
of this.
murdering people
I
all across the
wholeheartedly
world, right?
believe the issue is Israelis and Palestinians, and it's over the land.
Well, I don't know if
Well,
you
think
know
there's
this,
other
bro.
angles to it, just like every war
Muslims
that
are
ever
not
happened
that
in history.
peaceful. Just as
There's
a
other
whole.
angles to it. Doesn't mean that's
Bro,
the whole
newsflash. There's something called jizya, right?
Duh.
The Jews and the Christians
Hey,
are
you go
supposed
pay
to pay.
jizya.
They're supposed to
Come
be
back,
paying
bro.
jizya.
Who's supposed to
Why
be
are they
paying
paying the
jizya?
jizya too?
Who's supposed to be
Yeah,
paying?
I'm dropping. This guy
The
pissed me
Jews
off
and the
so much, he's gonna make
Christians,
me say
whether
some shit.
Palestinian or
What
Israeli,
happened,
whatever.
bro?
بابا
This
قص
is your
امك
first
على
appearance
ابوك
back
يا
up here,
حيوان يا
bro.
معفن
This
انت.
guy gets me so mad. I'm
He's
leaving.
a
Bye.
real terrorist, bro. All the little pussies running around this country supporting terrorism, this motherfucker is a real terrorist.
You're on
It's
the
that
fucking
simple.
losing end.
Okay,
You people
Thank you,
should be
Bella
paying
Baby.
jizya.
can I read something that came out?
Excuse me,
يحمر
what
انت.
losing end are you talking about? We still have creed. We still have the Quran. We still have
Who the
al-Hadith.
fuck
I
makes you
don't
think that you're
understand.
superior?
Faith.
Wait, I'm so
Faith.
sorry. Bin Laden, I was reading a message. What are you
Tis
saying?
a
What are you
book,
screaming
bro.
for me for?
Can I read something?
Dave, not
Wait,
for right here.
hold on, D-Light. Hold on, D-Light.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead, Bin
no
Laden.
Not for right here. She said that we're basically on the losing end as Muslims.
You are
right?
on the losing end. So
Right.
maybe
Yeah,
the
right, yeah, I
Gazans,
mean,
يحمر,
yeah,
يحمر,
oh,
maybe
go
the
ahead, Tilly.
Gazans should be paying
Like
jizya to the
خليني
IDF. What do you think
خليني
about that?
اتكلم دقيقة بس دقيقة.
I don't
Right?
know what the fuck you're saying, but my answer to that, Bin Laden, is very simple. If Muslims throughout the world followed you and what true Muslims are about, the radical ones, of course, just killing innocent people, then you wouldn't be losing. But because most of the Muslims throughout the world are a bunch of pussies, like bro's a wannabe Muslim, then that's why you guys are losing, unfortunately.
Bingo.
All right, there we go. Me and Bin Laden, we agree. All right, great. All right, like, what were you gonna say before I let others up? What were you gonna say,
I'm
love?
about to flip out.
Wait. What are you about to flip out about today?
He's just the fucking sense of entitlement these people have. You
He's
are
a
nobody.
fucking
You are
terrorist.
clearly losing. You're an
It's
idiot.
in the Quran.
ده
It's
انت
in the Quran.
جاهل زي الحيوانات اللي ساكنين هناك.
لك أنا ما سبيتك لا تسبيني. احترام شوية.
Huh?
احترمي نفسك شوية. ما
Man,
سبيتك لا
fuck
تسبيني.
you. Don't tell me what to say or what to do. قص امك على ابوك يا حمار انت تحت جزمتي.
What the fuck?
Dave, let me translate. She's basically insulting me. I told her I didn't insult you, so don't insult me, right? Kind
He's
of
told me
respect,
to
right?
respect myself. Fuck you. Don't tell me what to say or do.
Yeah, don't tell Titty what to do.
You're
Titty's
a
off
piece of
limits,
shit.
okay? I'll
So-
bring you up a couple other people that you can focus on, okay? Just hold on. Just relax on these two up here. Just let them be. D-Light, go ahead, make your point, and then I'll let others up. Go ahead, love.
Let me see. Hold on a second. So an hour ago. Oh shit. Hold on a second.
Oh, fuck me.
1 second. Senior Hamas official Mahmoud Mardawi said in an interview with Qatari television channel Al Jazeera that Trump's plan has not yet reached Hamas or any Palestinian party so far. Its clauses are close to the Israeli position. According to him, what happened is an attempt to stifle the international momentum and recognition of the Palestinian state.
Exactly. That's the point. Thank you.
We will not accept any proposal that does not include determining the fate of the Palestinian people. Mardawi added that we will examine the American proposal and discuss it with the Palestinian factions. Yeah.
Okay.
It turns their whole Palestinian state momentum around, that's for sure.
Well, once again, let's. I don't want any. My preference is that nobody overreacts to a piece of paper with 21 points on it, or overreact to a single statement or tweet or whatever happens over the next 72 hours. Let's see what these terrorists decide to do. Either way, it's a good thing. Okay, there's no doubt about it. Either A, the hostages come home this holiday week, or B, once again, Bibi has the green light to fuck up anything he wants, and Macron and Starmer and all these people have no room to bitch anymore. That was the purpose of today, and it's that simple.
I just want to read one more thing. Prime Minister
Of
Benjamin
course. You want to
Netanyahu.
play a video as well? Go ahead, Dee. Go ahead.
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said in a joint statement with U.S. President Donald Trump that if Hamas rejects the plan, or if they supposedly accept it and then do everything to undermine it, Israel will finish the job itself. He added that this can be done the easy way or it can be done the hard way, but it will be done. And we prefer the easy way. All these objectives must be achieved because we did not wage this terrible struggle and sacrifice our best sons for Hamas to remain in Gaza and threaten us again. Okay, now we wait and see.
And I just want to quote Donald Trump directly. And if Hamas says no, Trump said, Bibi, finish the job like you know how.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no way around that. There's no wiggle room. It is get the hostages, return them right now, or in the next 3, 4, 5 days, or you're all going to die. Okay, so doesn't really matter. Choice is yours. Who is Kebab? Who is this? I don't know what side Kebab is on. Kebab, I accept you did not work. Fief, the libertarian. Go ahead, Fief. Give me your thoughts, sir.
Oh yeah, what's going on? The entire deal. I mean, Israel shot itself in the foot going and attacking a Gulf state. Because if you're Trump, if you want a lasting peace, you need the Gulf states to be on board with this deal.
Okay, wait. Is Saudi on board? Yes or no?
They might be
Qatar on board. Everybody's on board.
Qatar definitely isn't.
Wait. Wait. Stop.
Qatar just got their.
Fief, who did BB call today?
I don't know. I just got out of work.
Okay, so you have no fucking clue.
Well, I have no. I'm assuming Qatar isn't on board. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Hold on, Hannah. Hold on one second. Hannah, hold on 1 second, please.
Tell me I'm wrong. I don't know. I just got out of work, guys.
No, Fief. What the timeline for me? Okay, was I saw BB pull up. Okay, shortly thereafter, it was. I don't know if it was leaked. I don't think it was leaked out. I think actually they put a call readout out that BB called and apologized for the strike, and that the goal was to hit Hamas and apologize for the one civilian, and they kissed and made up, and it's done and over. So knowing that now, how does that change your response?
You still need all the Gulf states, and I don't know if all of them will. I haven't seen the details.
All right, go get caught up on the news and then come back.
Whoa.
What? I'm not going to kick you. Just relax.
I'm going to go with what you said to me. I'm going to take everything you said as truth. So if that's the truth, then this probably goes through, no matter how bad it is for the Palestinians, because the Gulf states and the broader Arab world that is aligned with America needs this to end.
And so that was the right. So Trump got everybody aligned on the same page. Okay. And now the ball is in the terrorist court, right? They have 72 hours, and they either give back the hostages, or everybody, not only just Hamas, but Starmer and Macron and Carney, they could all go fuck themselves.
Well, they don't really mean anything anyway on the global
That's
stage.
100% true. 100% true. But I think Trump did. I will say this. I think the talking to Starmer and Macron, it does have an impact on Trump, at least a little bit. There's no doubt about that. Now, Trump will walk out and say their words mean nothing and laugh in their face. But I think anytime you have an ally, and he is cool with Macron, especially, I think anytime, Macron says something, Trump does listen a little bit more. I don't think Trump's a big fan of Starmer, but I think he does like Macron.
Well, I know you guys don't like Candace Owens, but that bitch is a man.
I was wondering how long it would fucking take you to bring up Candace, but shout out.
Well, no, I know you guys don't like a lot of what she
120
says,
seconds. You cashed the under. Good job, bro.
That's a man. Come on, you can't disagree with that.
Once
Her wife's
again,
not a
I'm
man.
not in the business of defending a fucking like
Dave,
one.
can you tell me what the deal is?
Wait, what, Bella? The deal? Have you not been paying attention, baby?
No, I'm not.
Very simple. Hamas has 72 hours to hand back over the hostages, or everyone dies.
Nice.
Okay, that's my translation. Anybody else wants to give their
This is
translation?
actually the apology that Israel issued to the Qatar. Again, another thing, Age Group said that the leaders of Age Group said that they have never received anything.
Wait, where'd Bella go?
I don't know. She left. They have never received anything, and in that, they want Donald Trump himself to issue the deal to them. That's what they said.
But hasn't Trump said this before? Hasn't he made this ultimatum
He says
before?
a lot of shit.
Yeah, Titty. Trump has been saying this shit since the day he won the election. Or actually, probably maybe even a little bit before. But I think for them to go through with this 21-point plan, get everybody on the same page, and say, "Look, we're no longer divided. We are united," and making sure that this comes to a quote-unquote peaceful end. With the good, do you let her so you come off mute? Go ahead.
Yeah, it says here, political sources said, oh shit, my fucking battery died.
Oh, fuck me.
It was on 5% a while ago.
Yeah, he's noticed that. Why didn't you say anything, Kitty? Hold on, give me a minute.
Okay, so while you load...
It's my iPad that I wanted to show you because I was reading it from my iPad. But it did say that after the press conference that they... Oh, good. Here. Wait, hold on. Let me turn my iPad around. Open. 1 second. Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Go, you're doing great.
All right, hold on. Turn this around.
What were you quoting, though, before you read it? What were you quoting?
Well, it's like news on the minute. Like it's
I gotcha.
ticker thing. So here it says... Oops, shit.
We're having technical difficulties.
Here, it says political sources said that after the press conference of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and the U.S. President Donald Trump, the Qatar committed to bring H to a deal. You see that?
How is Qatar just harboring these people and not arresting them or doing anything about it?
Qatar's
Can you make
entire
it big for a
political-
second, Dave?
Sure.
Qatar's
Steve,
entire
what was your answer?
Qatar's entire political philosophy is playing both sides, and whoever gives them the best deal, they'll take in that part of the argument. They'll play both sides against the United States and Iran, and if Iran offers them a better deal for this specific situation, they'll side with Iran, and vice versa. And they do what India does. They're kind of smart.
So look, it says political sources says after the press conference, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and U.S. President Donald Trump that Qatar committed to bring Hamas to a deal. And this came out, an hour ago? 10:48 my time. Yeah. So we'll see.
If they have the
Like a
power
ticker
to
thing,
do
so
so,
it goes by the minute.
let's hope. Because these people, they don't want to. They want all or nothing. That's what it is. Like Bin Laden over here said that he wants to continue fighting. Well, you're just gonna be 6 feet under if you continue fighting.
Yeah, but they see that as being a martyr. This is how backward these people are.
Exactly, martyrdom.
Or because you
So go blow yourself up now. Why are you waiting?
Oh no, today.
Yeah.
I just can't understand how
Go get
can
your
you not find that
72
beautiful.
virgins now, bro. Why are you waiting? I didn't get it. You're never gonna have an orgy
This
here
This guy is crazy.
with a face like that.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like, this is exactly why you're losing, because you glorify death. Come.
But they think they're winning though. This is what gets me. These people think they're winning.
Winning what though?
Well,
What are they
by
winning?
dragging this out
They're
as long
winning
as
what though?
possible, they are kind of winning by dragging it out as long as they're never gonna.
Hold on one second. Sorry, Fief. Bin Laden, you got reported, and Savvy said the viewer list is wild. Why are you saying that, Savvy? Who is in the viewer list that you are shocked by? And keep in mind, once again, the last few weeks, I haven't been talking about the Middle East. I've been focusing on these, the dumb Americans, two different rules to the game. I don't know what that means, just listening. Okay, hold on. I have a restriction. Appeal. And sorry, Titty, I didn't give you a heads up on that one, but all right, hold on. Whoever else was in the queue, I accept you up. Down there in the bottom right, what brings you up?
Hi. Did you see the color of the tie of President Trump?
I didn't. During the news conference, no, I was actually live. D-Light was. What was the color?
The color of the Qatar, and Bibi have that color of the Israeli. Last time when Bibi come to the White House, Trump have the blue color tie, and Bibi have the red one. So it's signal that Israel will stay Israel, and Trump signal Bibi, hey, you need to do peace with Qatar. But actually, I like Trump signal, Trump plan. It's wonderful. He just announced that Jerusalem is the capital of Israel. He just announced that the Golan Heights is part of Israel, and he nailed all the Arab country to his plan. So it's actually a good plan.
Well, that's what Trump does. Trump is smart. That's what he did with the Abraham Accords. He moved the what's it called, the embassy to Jerusalem. So the Arab nations were like, all right, let's make a deal now. So he stops doing dumb shit, and it works. So he just does crazy shit until people are like, all right, let's make a deal before he does another crazy thing.
Yes, but it's wonderful how you manage this. He actually nailed all the Arab country. He actually aligned in the same page, not just aligned the same page. He actually nailed them to the page, because nobody can say to him now, "Oh, we didn't agree with this deal." He actually named all the Arab leaders by name, and they said that he was visit them, and everybody was aligned with this deal. It means that Hamas need to.
Well, I mean, Trump also said Putin and Zelensky were in for a deal, and that didn't really work out. I mean, I'll believe you guys at your faith for this discussion, but I mean,
what part don't you believe?
It's not that I don't believe it. I just that's one of, especially with Trump, it's one of those things like I have to see these Arab leaders say no, we're on board with this, because he said multiple times. I mean, the first Azerbaijan deal, he said no, both countries are on board. They weren't. They continued fighting for weeks, and then the new deal came up. I mean, it's happened 3 times with Ukraine and Russia. They said no, they're in for the deal. They were coming to the table. They both want to make a deal, and they obviously both
hold on, Beef. I just want to point out next level in the chat. If you scroll up and look at his comment, it says Israel be kicked out, and look how this dumbass spelled kicked out. Tell me you're a dumb fucking Muslim without telling me you're a dumb fucking Muslim. Don't even know how to spell kicked. You fucking idiot. All right, let me go with I forget what side this guy's on. Hazen, what's going on?
Yeah, yo, Dave. I find it weird how there's times where I've heard what you had to say about to the pro-Palestinians. You say oh, if you care about Palestine so much, why don't you go over there? But you have an Israeli flag. You're allegedly American first, but you have an Israeli flag combined with your American flag, which shows you that tells us what we need to know about you. You're a Zionist shill, same as Charlie Kirk. You're a
Okay, you
Zionist
can
shill,
call me whatever
shilling
you
for
want,
Israel,
but
and
Hazen,
shilling for the
the
same
bottom
country
line
that
is
got away with 9/11.
Hazen, don't come up
Shilling for
blowing
the
shit
same.
up just yet. Just hold on, relax. Just point blank, I got another violation warning, you motherfucker. Point blank, I don't give two fucks about Gaza. Fuck them all.
Well, you
Okay.
give a crap about Israel. You give a
Yes,
crap
they're
about
an
Israel.
ally.
You
They're an
Americans hate
ally.
Israel for.
Hazen, I don't know if you know this, but they're an ally of our country.
The same ally that attacked the U.S. has Liberty that
Yeah,
was
okay.
involved in the
Let's
Taliban affair
go ahead.
and
Let's
now
talk
got away with
about
the JFK
over half a
assassination.
century ago. That's fine. That's smart, Hazen. That's smart.
Oh come on, they spy on them. They protect.
Right.
Wait, but wasn't it one of
Hold
the
on,
talking
beep,
points?
stop, beep,
You have an
stop,
Israeli
beep.
child abuser who fled to Israel.
Yes,
Yeah,
Hazen. Listen,
right.
Hazen. I don't want it to be a negative experience here, so I want to give you a chance to, I don't know, brag. Tell me the most impactful Muslim this century, the best one. Go ahead, Hazen. The floor is yours. Tell us who has made the best impact this century and how. Give us his or her name and explain why they've been a positive impact. Go ahead, Hazen. I don't want it to be negative, so go ahead.
Well, I don't. Well, I'm not here. I wasn't. I didn't come on here to talk about
Yeah,
Muslims.
you see what I mean, Hazen? So we have 2 fucking billion with a B Muslims, allegedly. Once again, I don't think it's that many. But we have 2 fucking billion Muslims in this country, or in the world, excuse me, and you can't name one motherfucker that has been
Well, I don't.
productive.
The fact is, it's not. It's not that I can't. I just don't want to. Well, what
Of
does it call
course.
out? Because I've been waiting.
Of
I've been
course. Why
requesting.
is it that no
I've been
Muslim that comes
requesting
up here can actually do that?
repeatedly
Hazen, answer
to
me.
be on this live to expose you as being a Zionist Jewish agent.
Gotcha. I'm a
Because they're
Zionist,
the
no
same
problem.
people.
Call me whatever you want, Hazen.
You're a Jewish
Reality is,
Sabbath
Hazen,
agent who
Hazen,
shills for
stop.
Israel, the same country that owns and controls American Congress.
Of course. APAC. Let's talk about APAC. Somebody that's not even in the top 20 of money spent doesn't really matter, Hazen, but this is reality, right? This century, the last 25 years, we've had close to 100,000 terrorist attacks done by Muslims, but you can't name one productive
These were
fucking
like
Muslim.
false flag attacks.
A false flag.
Like,
Okay, they're false
if you
flag
want to
attacks.
use
Okay.
9/11 as an example, 9/11 was done by a bunch of Jews. The
Okay. Then why,
George W. Bush, not Jews.
3,000 Jews
Hazen?
did not show
I
up to
triple
work on
dog dare
9/11.
you, Hazen, to go pull up the hijackers' names and read them out loud and tell me which one sounds Jewish to you.
Come on, there were no planes at the event of 9/11. The fact of the matter is this: 3,000 Jews did not show up to work. Larry Silverstein and his kids did not show
Oh,
up to work on
Hazen, you are
9/11.
one
40 Israelis
dumb motherfucker,
were
Hazen.
arrested on 9/11.
All right,
5 of them were
Hazen,
called Nazis.
last
Were
shot.
Israeli
Hazen,
art students in the event months
Hazen.
before 9/11.
Hello,
Can I
Hazen.
help him? Can I help him? Can I help him?
No. I don't need any help. Hazen, just one more shot. Once again, I just want you to brag about your religion. And keep in mind, I am here talking shit on your
I'm not here to
religion.
brag.
Hold on,
I'm not here
Hazen.
to
Hold on one
brag.
second. I'm here saying that your religion is responsible for fucking 100,000 terrorist attacks. Prove me wrong. Name one Muslim that has been positive for the world this century. Go ahead, Hazen. Name one.
Oh, well, I'm not here to talk about Muslims, but
Exactly,
Islamic
Hazen.
threat.
You
Islamic
dumb
terrorism is
motherfucker. You dumb motherfucker. All right, I'm ending this live. I'm done. My last message, very simple. Do not be discouraged about this press conference. Does not matter if you're a little upset with Bibi. Doesn't matter if you're a little upset with Trump. The goal is very clear: to give these terrorists one last shot in writing to turn back over every single hostage remaining right away. Okay, not 2 here, 3 here, 5 there. No, none of that. That's done. So it's either you turn over all the hostages, or people like Macron and Starmer shut the fuck up and let Bibi do whatever he pleases. That's simple. So I encourage you guys that there's going to be a lot of people that are upset for a variety of reasons, but that is the bottom line. And that is what is accomplished with this visit from Bibi and this news conference today. That's simple. And I respect those that came in here upset. I respect those that maybe they still are upset. But just please realize There have been multiple times where my friends from Israel and my Zionist friends were upset by shit that Trump did or said, but there's always a plan in mind. There have been times where Trump has said shit and people will sit there and question it or be upset, but then a week later he's dropping bombs somewhere. Okay? So keep that in mind. Thank you for lifting my spirits. I appreciate you, Mark. But just once again, keep the bigger picture in mind. And you're not dealing with Joe Biden and Keir Starmer here. You're dealing with Bibi and Trump. Okay, once again, they play chess while these terrorists are playing Connect 4. All right, so just keep that in mind, please. Nothing but love for you all. I will be back later on tonight. And nothing but love for everyone.